think we're just about to the point where we can start making selections and starting up.
And explaining things, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to start explaining things for Tim?
Yeah. Let me grab my drink to sip on, otherwise my voice is going to get wore out real quick. 1 second. Well, I guess even though I'm away from it. 1 second. I'm so bad at multitasking. Okay. So now I'm back. Alright, so Merchants and Marauders. First off, it is the epitome of an open world game. The goal is to achieve 10 glory points, be the first person to do so. And the game is going to give you a variety of ways to actually earn those points. Whatever route you want to do, whatever type of things you want to do in the game to earn those points is up to you. Whatever path you make is your own. The first step for deciding what type of playstyle you're going to be heading down is in your hand you have 3 captain cards. And you're able to select one of these captain cards and you put it onto your player board where it says captain. When you look at these captains, you're selecting one of them to be your current captain. The other 2 are going to be your available respawns, essentially. If your ship sinks, you get to carry on as one of the following captains. Once you expire through all 3 of these, then you just start getting random ones as respawns. But for the first 2, essentially, you get some choice in your fate. So each captain has a... How do I make this bigger? Alt?
Alt.
Yeah. So every captain in the bottom has a variety of symbols. The first symbol is your seamanship. That is how good you are at naval combat. It's how good you are at avoiding storms.
And escaping naval combat.
And escaping naval combat. Naval combat in general.
The number references how many of these die that you roll here at the table. And on the die itself, on the dies themselves,
have a symbol.
Yep, the skulls and crossbones are successes. Everything else is a failure.
A lot of the times things want you to succeed on a check, but there are some times where they're going to care about the number of successes that you got. As for whether or not a stat is good, 2 is the average number. If you have a 1, it means that you're shitty at that thing, and if you have a 4, it means that your captain excels at that thing. So the second symbol is the telescope. That's scouting. That's how good you are at finding ships that are in your sea zone and looking for things when you're following rumors and missions. The third one is leadership. That is how good that you are at crew combat and sometimes keeping your crew in check if they end up hating you. And then the last number is your influence. That is how influential of a person that you are. Whenever you're in ports and stuff, you get to roll stuff like that to try to gain new crew members to replace crew that you've lost, and also negotiate with people to pick up missions and rumors and such. Every captain also has special abilities, which it's going to be so hard to explain what your abilities are when I can't see your cards, but if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Technically, by default, available captains are open knowledge in the game. Me and Navarre have just been playing it with them concealed. So, by all means, if you would like to know anything about your captains before making the decision, feel free to just throw it out there and I can give you an answer. Because certain captains are more suited to a certain playstyle than other ones are, for sure.
And this game isn't as cutthroat as TI, where like all information is super important to keep secret. Some of it is, but there's not like constant PvP. Mostly you're going to be doing PvE or trade missions or rumors or things like that. But there is the option for people to attack each other. So it's not like you're going to constantly be at odds with the other players, necessarily.
I know what you're talking about. I never attack anyone in Twilight Struggle.
Yeah, you could play this game and just go hardcore PvP and just constantly hound me and Navarre and try to stop us from gaining progress. Or you could decide to go a merchant route and just start delivering stuff. You could be a bit more adventure-y and just try to do missions and follow rumors. You could just go around hunting NPC ships. Those are the main pathways to actually gain glory points. But it's all on a case-by-case basis. You don't have to pick one thing and stick to it. You can deliver 3 shipments of something and then just go full pirate for the rest of the game. Or you could just start killing people right out the gates and just be a PvP hunter. Whatever you feel like doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you plan on doing any type of attacking other ships a lot, you want that first number with the helm, seamanship, you want that to be high. And then the second number, also you want to be at least halfway decent at it, because if you can't succeed at that type of skill check, then you don't find the person in the first place to have the naval combat.
Alright.
The third number, like I said, has to do with crew combat, which, if that number is low, you just want to stick to shooting people. Once you get into boarding with each other, if that number is low, it's going to go downhill for you fast. So certain captains might have an okay seamanship, a really good scouting, and a really high leadership. And that means that they can find ships, and then if you can bullshit your way into a boarding situation, then you're going to be super good at that type of combat.
Alright.
So it all just depends on what type of playstyle you're shooting for, or want to try out.
And I think the next step from there is to understand the ship types.
Yep.
Which are
you can
up
go ahead
over
and call
here.
those.
Yep. So up here, when you start the game, you only have the choice between a sloop or a flute, unless your captain says otherwise. Some do. And during the game, you get the chance to upgrade to the others through various means. So looking at the ship cards, and so let's just bring the sloop, one of the sloops, over here to your board for a moment, so I can show you. So the toughness of the sloop represents the number of hit points your mast and hull have. If your hull hits 0 hit points, your ship sinks. When your ship sinks, you restart with a new captain. You lose any of these ship upgrades that you may buy at various ports. You lose any of your special ammunition or like shots or things that you have, and you basically reset to a starting state in the game. The cargo is this one, and it determines how many pieces of cargo your ship can carry at any given time. Why this may be important is if you come over here to the board, like at Old Providence. So one of the things you can do when you go into port is you can choose to visit the merchants, and you can pick up cargo cards and get the chance to buy them with your money. Now, there are various cargoes types that each port specifically wants. If you turn in 3 of the same type to a port and it's something that they want, you'll get one of these glory points, which will help you to win the game. But you can also just sell them off as well at any port of any type. And if you're selling to a port that has something it wants, it gives you 6 money. Otherwise, it gives you 3 money. And then buying them is a little different, but that's kind of the main gist of cargo at the start. Back here at the player board of yours, the crew stat, and feel free to stop me and ask questions at any point, or if I'm going too fast. But the crew stat on your ship determines this, which is how many crew you have that are expendable when you get into boarding combat.
Alright.
And it determines how many of these die you will roll, or how many damage you will do. Each crew is 1 damage if you successfully win the board, each on each given round. The cannons are how many cannons you have. And similarly, when you win at the shooting maneuver and you successfully land shots on an enemy vessel, it will determine how many hits you make on that enemy vessel. When you take damage from cannons or deal damage from cannons, the die that you roll over here will determine things. So if it landed like this on a 1, the damage that you do to the vessel reduces their 1, which is represented by these here. So it will reduce your cargo hit points by 1, effectively, which means if you had like 3 cargo on board and you got shot and went down to 2, you'd have to discard 1 of your cargo. The same goes for all of the others. However, if you take damage in a category in which you have 0, it instead goes straight to your hull. Additionally, on the die itself, if you roll a skull, for example, which is whatever. If you roll a skull, it is the person who got hit's choice where they take that damage instead. So you start having to make decisions like, well, do I want to just, take some of mast hits, or do I want to take hits to my cannons because I'm trying to escape, or, do we think we're about to be boarded, so I want my crew, so I'm not going to take damage there, so on and so forth. And then lastly, on the ship card is its maneuverability. And I don't remember these rules exactly. Adam can clarify here in a moment, but basically this goes into play of how easy or hard it is to initially engage a ship at sea in the first place, I believe.
Incorrect.
Okay.
So maneuverability, whenever you decide to attack an NPC merchant vessel, not an actual miniature on the board, if you'll notice, out here on the game board, there's a bunch of little circles in each sea zone, and if you zoom in enough, that's actually a little ship as seen through a spyglass. These are merchant vessel NPCs, and on the back side of them is the nationality of that ship. Whenever you go to attack them, they have cargo, a collection of cargo cards, and a random amount of gold. And the higher your maneuverability is when you go to attack them, the less likely they are to escape from that conflict. Because whenever you attack another player or any of these ship miniatures, there's a more detailed combat that happens. With these merchant vessels, they just flip over some cards that determines whether or not they get away, and the higher your maneuverability is, the less likely that happens. The other way that maneuverability plays in is whenever you're engaged in combat with another player or just a ship miniature in general. At the beginning of each round of naval combat, you each make a seamanship roll after declaring what type of thing you're attempting to do that round.
Which is one of the stats on your captain. The seamanship.
Yes, the very first one.
Alright.
Whenever you go to roll those dice, you get bonus seamanship dice if your maneuverability is 2 maneuverability higher than your opponent. So if you are a sloop, which has a maneuverability of 4, and you're attacking a galleon, you're 3 steps ahead of them, so you get a bonus die, which helps you outmaneuver the slower ship, essentially. Your fast ship helps you catch merchant vessels to where they can't get away, and your faster ship helps you outmaneuver slower, clunkier ships.
Hey D, how you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the sub. Glad you could stop by. So, moving back to merchant ships for just a moment, these ones with the spyglasses out in the field that you can attempt to engage and take their cargo. When you engage one, you would pull 3 cards from the cargo deck like this. The icons here at the bottom right are going to determine what that ship is going to do. So in this case, it has 2 toward escape, which has to do with comparing to your maneuverability and things like that. And then when it does, if you do decide to engage it, it would do 1 damage to your cargo, because this is what the card's pulled. Now, if you successfully overtake the ship and you defeat it, you get the total of these numbers equal of money, of gold, automatically. So you would get 10 gold here. In addition, if you have the cargo space, you could take the cargo itself, the sugar, spices, or wood, and then you would have those in your cargo. Now, some of the cargo cards look like this, and it says that it's spices, it shows that it's spices, it says that it's spices, but it actually shows that it's something else, and this is actually contraband. And it is unlicensed naval flags that need to be delivered to Port Royal. Contraband, I believe, turns in for 6 gold as well, right?
Yes.
And then normal things turn in for 3 gold at a port, or 6 if it's something that matches that they're wanting. And that's how you would do that. If you... And then you would defeat it, and you would get the cards. So that's kind of the basics, the ship basics. And then on your player card here, you can see one of the options when you go into port. Well, so I guess let me explain one of the tiles here on the map first. So in any given, like, sea zone, there are effectively 2 zones. There's the sea itself that is around the port, and then there is docking at the port itself. And each place has special, like, things about it that are, you know, depending on what you're trying to do, they may help you or whatnot. Or some of them, like Port Royal, pirates can recruit at no cost, so their recruit is easier. Some of them, like, hurt pirates, or they can't be used by pirates or only by certain people. But so on your turn, so the game is broken up into rounds, and each round you get 3 turns, 3 moves, or 3 actions, as they're called. And so, like, to move from one space to another is 1 action. To go from a sea space into the port in that sea space is 1 action. So once you use an action to port into somebody's port, a couple of things happen. First, you would flip this question mark, and this question mark at any given port is what available ship upgrade they have, which you could buy for 3 gold in most places. Which are things you would then add to your ship on your base player card, and they have various bonuses for various things. The other thing, once you have docked, on following actions, you can choose to visit the marketplaces, which allows you to buy and or sell. So you could buy cargo, which would flip 6 of these cargo cards. And then you could choose to buy any of these cargo. Now, normally, a cargo costs 3 gold. But if there are duplicates or multiple of any one given cargo, for every extra duplicate to a minimum of 1, the gold cost is reduced by 1. So in this case, each banana would only cost 1 gold. But then you might be able to, you could go flip it at any other port for 3 gold. Or you could try to turn in all 3.
Or to a place that actually wants bananas.
Right, which means they would each pay 6 gold at that point.
In which case you spent 3 gold and you made 15 gold.
Right.
As long as you didn't waste too much time running that all the way across the map or something like that.
So say we were here in Cartagena, and this is where you were ported, and this was the cargo that was optional for you to buy. Because Cartagena wants textiles, we would discard textiles and replace that instead. They won't sell something they need. And so you would get a new option. And then you make your options. You can buy as many as you'd like, fill up your up to how much cargo you can carry, and then continue on. You could also, within that same action, because it is a buy/sell action, you could also sell off other cargo you may have. So you could like sell off the cargo you have, then do the buy, flip your 6 cards, and then pick up more, and hopefully maybe try and get 3 of a kind, and then go take it to somewhere they need that, or something like that. The other action, one of the other main actions you can take while in port, is visiting the shipyard. When you visit the shipyard, that is when you have the option to buy the special ship upgrade in that port. And if there is not a ship upgrade in the port, it reveals a new one for you to optionally potentially buy. Additionally, when you visit the shipyard, you could also, in that same action, pay gold to repair your ship if it's taken damage in some sort of way.
Except for the crew.
Except for crew, yeah. Or, if you had enough gold, you could attempt to upgrade your ship entirely and buy a larger ship like a frigate, a galleon, or a brig for various cost prices. If you upgrade your ship, you would lose any previous ship upgrades you have bought throughout the game because it's a different ship. None of them transfer over unless some special modifier happens, like up here in St. John. They have a tag on their space that say you can transfer your ship mods for 1 gold per ship mod when you buy a new ship here, and they cost less.
Also, your special shots that you have on your ship, those can be taken over. So you have chain shot, grape shot, grappling hook, etc. There's 6 different types, and you start the game randomly with one of those. In which case, you start randomly with. Oh, I put the grappling hook in the wrong spot for you. Bam, grappling hooks. You can also buy those when you visit the shipyard for 3 gold. You can get one as long as your slot isn't already filled. It's an expendable type of ammo. You decide to use it, and you discard the token. When you buy a new ship, you can transfer any of those tokens you have over to the new ship. Those are not lost like ship upgrades are.
That's the gist of ships and how they work and upgrade and stuff, and many of the actions you can take at port. Now, if of your 3 actions per round, you take your last one in a port, you can also, at the end of the round for free, or the end of your 3rd turn for free, if you're still in port, spend 2 gold and buy what's called a favor, which is over here on your player board. And that would go up based on how many favors you have. And it says down here below what you can use those favor for. And how you get them in various circumstances. On the other side of your board over here, you have what's called your crew loyalty. You can also, right here, at the top where it says, after you earn a glory point, your crew loyalty increases. Or, if you are at a port, you can pay the gold based on what the cost is here to increase your crew loyalty once. So you can pay 3 gold and move to pleased. And then you would gain these benefits based on what tier you're at. And down here at the bottom of this section is what the ways that you lose loyalty as you play the game. So when certain event cards are drawn, you lose a loyalty automatically. Everybody does. But if you had the plank upgrade, you could expend the plank upgrade and flip it, and then avoid that loyalty loss, and later you could pay to unflip it and repair the ship upgrade effectively. Also, you have a home port based on your captain somewhere on the map. If you want, you can stash your gold in this little chest up here, which means it's not on your ship, and if your ship sinks, you retain that gold and it's safe. The downside is to this, every time you stash gold, your crew is not going to like that you're doing that, and they're going to lose loyalty. But it's safe, and there's some stuff around gaining glory points and stuff around having so much stashed. And because you can only pull out or place into your stash at your home port, you might not have access to that gold if you're across the sea somewhere else. Additionally, you lose loyalty if you end turn in the same port you started in. So if you just spent all 3 of your actions to keep buying and flipping cargo or buying ship upgrades and all of that stuff, then your crew is going to get restless and they're going to lose loyalty. A couple of other things you can do in ports. If the place that you are at has a mission, which on the map right now there's one in Bridgetown and one Bastille, you can choose to use one of your actions to pick up this mission, and then you can follow what the card says and try and earn gold or special other things based on what the mission wants you to go do. These missions, they have a 3-round timer before they expire, and a new one is placed somewhere else on the map. So, like, if you're way across the map over here in Havana, and you want to try and get to Bastille and pick up that mission too, then you're going to have to really focus on, trying to get over there, because you can only move like 1, 2, 3, and then next turn 1, 2, and then port for your 3. Then you could pick it up on 3rd round, assuming nothing goes wrong. The other thing that you can do while in port is search for rumors, which is when one of those ship captain stats, or one of the captain stats comes into play, and you use that influence and you look for rumors, and they're kind of like missions as well, but not as impactful in terms of like reward sometimes. And then the specialist section on your player board are specialists that you can get in various ways for missions and rumors, and a couple of other ways throughout the game as well. And they're kind of like the ship upgrades or stuff where they give you special abilities. Following so far? I know it's a lot, but trying to just give you the overwhelming basics up front, and then if you have questions along the way, we'll help you out. Now, I entirely don't remember. Oh, never mind. These are the glory cards. These are the 2 cards that you have in your hand. They're very similar to the action cards in TI, where they have certain requirements to be used and can only be used in certain circumstances, and they give you special abilities and things that you can do. And whenever you gain a glory point, the main track to keep track of the points that you're to win the game, you'll get another glory card, and as well as a few other things. But lastly, I think when you attack a merchant vessel out at sea, like these ones in Spyglasses, or you attack any of the other nations' ships out at sea, which are English, Spanish, French, and Dutch, you begin to gain... What?
Or locations.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. There's special locations on the board that you can interact with and try and overtake for various bonuses as well.
Yeah, when you're in a sea zone, you can decide to either enter port or to visit a location that is in that sea zone. And they all have special abilities. And if you attack them, you also get bounties. Carry on. You were saying, Nabar?
As you attack any of those places, you gain a bounty, which is this track right here, with the various factions. So you may have like no bounty with Spain, but you might have like 2 or 3 with the Dutch, and that has various effects throughout the game as you play. And you were considered a pirate if you have a bounty with anybody, or at least toward that nation. So if you have a bounty with the Spanish are going to try to attack you, and they're going to negatively influence you. And if you try and port at a Spanish dock, you'll have to either expend a favor to port there because they don't like you, or you can bribe people and pay your way for, I think, 3 gold as well to port in somewhere that you're not liked.
Yes, and if you have, say, a Spanish bounty, then yes, Spanish naval ships will opt to head for you to deal with you, and other nations will not. But no matter what, as long as you have 1 bounty from any nation, as far as the game is considered, you are considered to be a pirate for all effects and purposes of like cards that mention pirates and stuff. Just clarifying that.
And any pirate vessels on the field will see you as allies, and they will not attack you.
Yep.
And when pirates and other factional ships show up on the field is based on the event cards that one is drawn each round as well. And there can be up to 1 ship for each faction on the field. And there are event cards that often will direct which direction each of those ships move when an event is pulled. But if that type of ship is adjacent to you, instead of moving where the card tells them, they will move toward you instead if they don't like you. And I think that's more or less the gist of the game.
Treasure Galleon.
Oh, yep. Couple other things. There's this Spanish Treasure Galleon, which is here. It starts in the Caribbean Sea. Event cards will also tell it to move different directions throughout the events. Each time it moves, it gains 5 more gold into its pot. And then if you can sink it, although it is a galleon, so it's harder to sink and attack, there's often the longer the game goes on, there's a higher payout for attacking it and defeating it. And just like all of the factional ships will move based on event cards throughout the game, there's also, during each round, this die here on the weather dial will move and be rolled, and it will determine which direction the wind is going for at that point during the round in game. And that will determine which direction that this storm cloud moves. This storm cloud is very bad. If you are in the same space as it automatically deals 5 hits to you unless you can, I think, maneuver out of it or something. Seamanship. Is there a way to avoid it? Adam?
Oh, sorry, had my mic on mute. You make a seamanship check to reduce the amount of damage dice that's thrown at you, but there's no check to avoid it for the turn.
Got it. And then if you are moving with the wind, exactly with the wind, so let's say right now the wind is going north, you can use a free action effectively to move the direction with the wind. But if you were here if you were here in Petit Guave, and you wanted to go south, it would cost you 2 actions because you're going against the wind. And it's only when you're directly opposite of the wind. So if you were in Petit Guave, south would cost 2, but southwest or southeast would still cost 1. And now I think that's about the gist of the game. And combat's, we can deal with combat and explanation when that happens and stuff like that. I will say, from my little experience last night with the game, be deathly afraid of a man of war if you see it, and it is against you. They are tough as balls, and they will obliterate you because they have 5s in everything.
Yeah.
Also, galleons are pretty formidable too, but the man of war are straight terrifying. Yeah. So I think that's more or less the info dump, and you kind of feel it out as you play. But I thought it was important that we make sure we go over all of that, because picking your captain is fairly important, and so it makes sense to kind of know what it means to what everything means to make that decision. And then you also get the decision of whether to start with a sloop or frigate as well.
Sloop or flute?
Sloop or flute, sorry.
Alrighty then.
Any questions?
Yeah, it's a pretty hefty info dump.
A little bit. Tim's a smart cookie, though.
I've also played a few games that have this much shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mage Knight.
Yeah, I'm a huge sucker for big, complicated board games.
Captain.
I'll be starting with a flute.
I'm also starting with a flute. Hey, we're Spaniard bros.
Hey,
C.
don't you cross me or I'll kill you. Ah, yes, C.
Okay, so what's your special ability? Francis Wright. Start in Nassau. Compare 1 point of damage for free during port actions in English ports. Okay.
And then
So
you'll want
you
to
have-
adjust your things to match flute.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then at the top you also have a little flag, and you put that over next to the port, to the English flag symbol in Nassau.
So does both the halt and mass go up to 3 for toughness?
Correct.
Alright. Pro 1. Ability 2.
Cannon's 1. Maneuverability doesn't have a die that represents
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
And then
Alright,
you
so
have
you have
your
a little
flag
flag
here. And you'll want to take this little flag here on your, where we have it on your captain, and you'll want to put that in the port of Nassau, which is up here, somewhere on that island. And that's where your starting ship will be. Which you have your ships here on your player board at the top. You'll want to grab your flute and put that out in the sea of Nassau.
Yep, in the Nassau Sea Zone.
And I start in Trinidad.
And I'm in Cartagena.
What was that, Tim?
Nothing, I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which one was the flute?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is mostly good. Alright. So, starting off, we have a bag right here with random turn order, and each round we are basically just pulling out colored marbles, and that will determine who is taking their turns. Each time a marble is pulled, that player gets to perform one action. There is also a marble in there for triggering an event card to be drawn, another one for triggering the storm/wind direction, and a third one for when the missions tick up in their expiration, which they have a little 6-sided die above them. As by the time that this bag runs out, that is basically a full round, and each round you'll be completing 3 actions. However, I guess when we're drawing the events with marbles from this Navarre, I guess there's not really much of a round structure anymore. I guess that is kind of the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you draw marbles and you take actions. Simple as that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so first off, we got wind direction. So the weather die gets rolled, and the storm moves northeast to San Juan. And for the until the wind is drawn again, it is going northeast. Next up, missions tick up right off the get-go. Oh, that just rolled it. There we go. Alright. Next up.
That's me,
Which
I
one's
think.
that one? That's you. Yeah, that's you.
Alright, so I'm going to go from the Sea of Trinidad, and I'm going to port in Trinidad.
Which flips over the ship mod available swivel guns.
And I just moved my token over the flag, right there by the port.
Yep. Next up, Red.
Alright.
So you're in the sea zone. You can... Let's see, what's the opposite of northeast? Southwest. Heading southwest costs 2 actions to leave that sea zone. While you're out here in the sea zone, you can decide to leave the sea zone. You can decide to try and hunt down this merchant token and hit him if you want to go straight to pirating. You could decide to enter port, flip over that ship mod, and then set yourself up to where you can start buying goods or upgrading your ship. Or getting a rumor.
A couple pieces of advice from what I played. If you don't have gold, you're almost forced into piracy. You start with 10 gold. So making sure you have enough gold to afford repairs, buy new cargo, so on and so forth is very important. I have seen firsthand that it gets very dangerous if you spend all of your gold. And the higher costing things in the game that relate to gold are upgrading your ship, and that costs, like, I think a galleon's 20, 25, something like that.
35.
35.
Now, where does the gold get shown that I have 10 gold?
It's in your hand, so that we don't know how much gold you have.
Gotcha.
And up here is the bank, and that's where you can break it down into smaller pieces. The gold pieces are worth 10 gold, the silver ones are worth 5 gold, and the coppers are worth 1 gold piece.
I'll just go into port.
Okay, so then you flip over the token, and that is Hull.
And move your flute there.
Hull, the way that works is if you have that ship upgrade, whenever your ship would normally suffer damage, instead you flip that token upside down on your player board, and it soaks up 1 hit. In the future, whenever you're in port and you're repairing your ship, for 3 gold you can flip it back over and reuse the ship upgrade. But that was your action, was going into port and revealing that. Next up, Navarre.
I will be buying cargo. Or buying, selling.
Yep.
So I flip over 6 cargo cards. Wait, what is Trinidad's special stuff? Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They want textiles. The cargo one, or the contraband textile, doesn't count, so it doesn't get replaced because it's not actually textiles. So nothing gets replaced here. And I am going
also,
to...
before you buy...
Yeah.
Something we didn't go over when I showed you how to play this the other night. Alright, so this here is the collection of cargo cards that's available for purchase here. Whenever you go to buy cargo from the same place, it is during the same round, so I guess that's a little awkward. It's not too hard to keep track of, though. So that refreshes each time an event card is drawn. Whenever you go to buy cargo from here for the remainder of the round, this is all that they had.
Oh.
You can't sit there and buy/sell goods 3 times in a row and get multiple selections over and over.
Ah, okay.
I was incorrect about that. And that is where, over here, in the Trinidad Sea Zone, there's a trade station here, and that's what makes that relevant. For non-pirates, you can sell or buy goods. 6 cards. They have an alternate selection at the trade station. That's its purpose.
Okay.
So there's like multiple places to buy goods in Trinidad per round.
And so, since there are 2 rum, instead of them costing 3 each, they cost 2 each, so I'm going to pick up the 2 rum and put those in my hand, and spend 4 gold, so 4 copper. There we go.
Now,
oh wait, 6 copper.
the thing is, now these leftover ones, it's probably actually best to set them near the C-zone as a reminder.
Just stack them and
Yeah.
and then put the whole like stack. I guess. Yeah.
I would say just off the side of the board, like adjacent to the
I guess
C-zone.
that doesn't work as much in some of the center ones, but
Yeah. But that stack will disappear in relevance once a new event card is drawn.
all right, and that's my round.
All right, your action. All right, Red.
I'll do the same. I'll buy and sell. So.
And in Nassau, the starting price to buy/sell goods is 2 gold, not 3. But things also only sell there for 2 gold by default as well. Alright.
And they want sugar, so that sugar will be replaced.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And it goes here in the discard.
Yep, so there's 2 food that costs 2 each. Rum costs 3, spices. Oh, it's Nassau.
Yeah, no,
Things
these are
cost 2 by
1
default.
each. Everything else is
Yes.
2.
Yep, correct.
Let's see. Where am I? Right there. I'll take the 2 bananas and the spices. I can do that with my shipwright. I can do 4 cargo. I'm good with that. And this just goes in my hand, right?
Yep, those go in your hand, and then you have to expend 4 of your gold.
Yep.
Which is also in your hand. The 1 gold piece. Or the 10 gold piece. Oh, right. That was the other issue we found with this. Go ahead and put that back on the bank. You're going to want to hover and use the number buttons to draw out of the bank. For some reason, these coins don't like to drag into the hand.
Alright, that's my turn.
We both got 2 first, so now Adam just gets to sail around. Which one's that? You muted, Adam?
Ship. Yes. I'm like also snacking on chips. I'm like self-conscious about you guys hearing it. All right.
Oh, no worries.
So I entered the season. Sorry, I entered port. Flipped over a cannon. Pulled out this. We did gray as the storm actually. So white is events.
Okay, so
is what we're cemented as. It's fine.
I realized we can add a label to it.
Oh, yeah. If you can add labels to it, that's awesome.
Blackest Storm, right?
This one is the storm.
Okay.
Right there.
Oops. I'll fix that in a sec.
Yeah, that one should be missions. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so an event card is drawn up here in the top right over here. Flip it over. It is a NPC card. When that is drawn, our crew loyalty goes down 1 step. And at the end of the round, there's going to be a French frigate that shows up in Petit Guave. Till then, his token goes here. It's on the card. Yep. And then another thing we forgot to do last time, Navarre, was whenever an NPC card is drawn, it also gets a random NPC ship mod.
Ah.
In this case, he drew a 0. He has no mods. Okay. That was the event. So, after that, next marble, red.
Alright. I'm gonna visit the port, and I'm going to buy that ship mod. Oh, you're red.
I'm red.
Yeah.
I was red last night, so I'm being confused.
I'm going to leave port. Does leaving port cost a action?
It does. You re-enter like the C zone essentially.
Gotcha.
Okay. That was that. Next up is me. I'm going to just start off by looking for a rumor. That's 4 dice.
Spicing it up.
I'm spicing it up.
And that's 4 die because your influence is 4, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Very influential. What is that? What does that result?
I'd say re-roll that one. That's dead on on its side.
Alright. I'm fine with that.
I just meant the 1, but that works too.
Oh, okay. Alright. So since I succeeded on my influence check, I'm able to draw a rumor card, which I'm going to add to my hand. This is a rumor. I can only have one of them. I guess technically it goes into the shipboard.
Yeah.
And I'll flip it. So I've heard a rumor. Rumors persist that there are some well-hidden caves along the coast of the Spanish Main. In the Cartagena Sea Zone, hey, that's where I am. I can make a scout action. If successful, keep this card face up next to the player board. While at sea in the Cartagena Sea Zone, I may, as an action, deposit or retrieve stashed gold. That's also my home port, so that's mostly useless. It means there's one last action.
I would also probably say that we should keep the rumor secret.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I mean, so technically, by default, in this game, usually the cargo is just plopped onto the player card. Rumors are plopped on the player card. Glory cards are face down on your player card. You do keep those secret.
Right, but if you had a rumor that, like, you know, I knew you were trying to complete, I could try and cut you off, and, like, if I don't know, that could be, I don't know. I guess it's fine both ways. There's just a thought.
I'm fine with it being in the hand. I don't mind, like, playing with more concealed stuff. I think it's neat. You can still see that I have, like, a 1 rumor card in my hand, though, right?
Yeah, we know you have a rumor.
Okay, I can only have 1 rumor. I can only have 1 mission. I can only have 1 specialist, etc. Alright, that was my action to do that. I got a rumor. And my third action. Visit the docks. Yeah. Not the docks. I'll visit the market. What's special here? Buy 3 or more goods to get 1 for free. Okay, so if I buy 3 or more goods, I get a bonus 1 for free. Alright. That's pretty neat. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And 4. Damn it. Alright. And
Textiles.
they don't have the textiles. Yeah. Alright. Huh.
What a crap selection.
This is a crap selection. Oh, they also don't have these. These are embargoed goods that go to Cartagena, which is where I am, so that gets replaced as well.
Still crap.
Still a crap selection. Jesus. Petit Guave.
He's got double crap done.
Yeah. I still turn a profit here. I'm going to... I'm gonna buy this wood for 3 gold. Not the best play I've ever made.
So, I just made a realization. Nobody on the field wants rum. Is there ever a way to change these icons? Or
Yeah,
are
whenever
rum
you
just
deliver-
up? Oh.
Wherever you deliver 3 or more of that good that they want, it gets flipped out for a new thing that they want.
Oh
yeah, you just bought rum.
yeah.
Congrats. What I got here?
Don't you mock me.
How much? Okay, I didn't do the glitch that time. Alright, I got the right amount of coinage. Good. Alright. These are for here. Alright. Then, last up, Devar.
You know what? You inspired me. I, too, am going to search for a rumor.
Okay. You got it.
Oh! I
Super
super
got
got it.
Rumors abound. Alright. So you have your rumor.
Yeah.
And that was your action. Alright.
Yep.
Next up, me.
And when the bag ran out of
That's what it
tokens, we just put them all back in the bag and shuffled.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. Next up, blue.
Oh, let's see. I am going to buy the ship mod and visit the docks. And pay my 3 kappas. Alright, that's me.
Oh, shit. I forgot to get my ship mod before I left. I didn't leave. But that's fine. I'll just grab the ship mod. Okay. I knew I was forgetting something.
Red. Your turn.
Alright. I am going to move to Toratoga as my move action.
Alright. Storm. Heads northeast.
Northeast.
Because
Can't
it
go
doesn't have a
northeast.
northeast, it goes clockwise off of that, so it goes to San Martin instead. Northeast.
It was in San Juan. Northeast. Oh,
Right.
yeah. You're right. Alright.
Green.
Me. Now C-Zone. Done.
What the hell?
Next one. Missions tick up. Got it.
Where are them? Where are these?
Missions are up here.
Yep.
Mhm. Okay. My turn.
Yep.
I am going into the port.
Okay. And then you flip over the ship mod.
All
So many holes everywhere. Next up is event. So at this point in time, this is when the French naval ship finally pops out. And Petit
Oh,
Goire.
yeah. It happens at the
Yep.
beginning of the next event now.
Yep.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, I do too. Event. Another NPC. Our crew loyalty goes down 1 step.
Oh,
God. Our crew
Get-
doesn't like us.
And
get
an English
hammered.
man of war. An English
Oh.
man of war is going to come in at Port Royal.
God.
And
Well.
its ship mod. It has 2 ship mods. It has
Oh,
long shot, long guns,
God.
and it has a bonus cannon. It has 6 cannon now.
Oh God.
That is terrifying.
It's
Well,
the worst thing I can imagine.
Nobody piss off the English.
I'm
Yeah,
English,
that-
so I didn't plan on it.
Ugh. And that's what this little flag is
I-
for. This is a reminder. Where's that? Port Royal? Yeah.
I am terrified of Man of Wars after last night. Next up, Tim.
I'm going to buy and sell now.
Okay.
So, first, I'm going to sell. I'm going to
Good
sell my
call.
spice for spell my spice for 6, since that's what they're looking for. Where the? Right there. So, one of these. One of these. And now I'm going to buy. That goes back to the discard pile, because alright, that's what they're looking for. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. What do you mean? Santo Domingo is looking for rum. Navarre.
Oh, am I just blind? Hey, look at that,
Yeah,
I'm
this
blind.
one right next to me is looking for some rum.
Also, another thing about the contraband that you're looking at there. Whenever a naval vessel enters your sea zone, even if you're not a pirate, if you have contraband on you, they will engage you in combat. Unless you decide to just throw your contraband overboard, then everything's fine. Also, for every 2 contraband that you sell, you get a glory point.
Gotcha.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you could just play the game and just be like a contraband smuggler and never actually turn to piracy.
Oh, we rounded over, so these cards got on the ports got flipped.
Yes.
When would they? I guess at the end of all the bags being drawn, the whole bag depleting, that would happen. Or
Yeah, that's
we could add a marble for port refresh,
oh yeah.
and all
Let's just do
of the
that.
ports refresh goods. Yeah, that sounds cool. Just give us another marble. I'll label it.
Yeah, like since it's a pretty sandboxy game, that's something you can tweak stuff like this like super easy and end up with unique results. Did you add the marble for it?
I can't. I'm not game leader,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
but I can tweak it once I put
I'm
it down.
going to use my profits to buy both the counterfeit stuff, both the illegal shit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you place the marble somewhere?
I'm getting it. Here we go. We'll just use yellow.
Yep. And
Go.
marketplace restock.
And then I spend my 6 gold to buy that. So.
Yep.
I already really
Yep.
like the tweaks we've made.
Mm-hmm.
I like the marble system. I think it's cool.
I do too.
Alright, now someone else's turn.
Me. I'm going to go to the sea zone of Trinidad.
All right.
Nice.
Marketplace refresh.
Yep.
Here we go. Next up, me.
Look at you. You could just buy there again because it refreshed.
If
Oh,
I
you
went
already
back
used
into
all
port,
your... I was talking to
then-
Tim, but yeah.
Oh.
But he already used his 3 actions this round.
Out here in the sea zone. I'm gonna go ahead and try to check out the rumor. So I need to make a. Yeah, this is where I pull this out. Bam. Coastal caves, Cartagena Sea Zone. Do a scout action. I'm probably not super great at it. Oh my god, I got a 1 on it. Is this even worth doing? It's not. I'm not gonna waste my action trying to check out this rumor. I'm just gonna hang out of this room until I get a new one. Alright. Curacao Sea Zone. Just as planned. Next up, blue.
And before you get rid of those marbles, I've been labeling all the marbles with their names just for added clarity.
I like it.
Okay, what's wind? Northeast. So I'm going to use my free movement to go northeast to Bridgetown. And then I'm going to use my actual action to port in Bridgetown.
Okay. And then all these go back in. Okay.
Also, I found it helpful. I locked all of those like static tokens that don't move in the bag, so now
Yeah.
we can't actually pick up the bag.
Yeah, I noticed that. Alright. First up, event. So this is where English Man of War pops into being in the Port Royal Sea Zone. New event card gets flipped over. Oh my god. It's another NPC. Crew loyalty drops by 1.
They hate
is that
us.
Is that all that's in there? Did anyone shuffle
No.
that?
Yeah, I
It's been
shuffled it
shuffled.
many times. I'll shuffle
Yeah.
it even more. But there
My
are
crew
other
is angry.
things. Everyone's crew is angry. We're gonna have to start throwing money at them.
It's gonna be a Spanish frigate in the sea zone of Caracas. Okay. And his ship upgrades.
Oh,
He gets 2 of them.
God. No,
Alright,
no,
the first
you-
one is.
Nope, you're grabbing for ship mod still.
Yeah.
You need to grab from this one. Oh,
These
wait,
are
wasn't
NPC
those-
ship mods.
Oh, I thought those were the numbers. Okay.
No. Alright. Here you go. He gets swivel guns. And hammocks. Okay. When he ever
next.
pops out.
Next is me. I am going to visit the marketplace. Wait a minute. Mission 1 is here. What's this? You chart the South Bank coast. Use the scout action to make sense a little in these. You may attempt this more than once per turn per sea zone. Place 5 gold. Claim all the gold and complete the mission when the 4th sea zone has been successfully scouted. You know what? Yeah, I'll use my action to pick up the mission, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's
and
the prerequisite to get it?
Oh. No English bounty.
Alright.
Next up, Adam.
Okay. I'm going to enter the port. Flip the token. Okay.
Tim.
I'm going to move. No. How much does a ship mod cost?
3.
3.
3 I have. That much. Sure, why not? I'll buy a ship mod.
Okay. Next up, Tim.
Still dealing with this gold
After you,
here.
yeah, after you get your ship mod.
I'll expedite things and drag the ship mod over for you.
Gotcha.
There you go. You have a brand new hull, sir.
Excellent. I'm now going to leave dock.
Me? I need to do some port action. I need to do the buy sell. First off, I'm gonna sell them a wood to get 6. Okay. And then, as part of this port action, before I forget, I'm gonna throw 2 of it back to the crew so that they don't hate me as much. Now they're just unhappy. So ungrateful. And it also lets me buy as part of it, so I might as well see what they have. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I see. Because you can buy loyalty anytime you visit the ship docks or anything you do in port?
Yep, anything you do in port. Anything in port is a port action.
Okay.
And they need wood, so this wood isn't a thing. Alright.
Another crap draw.
Yeah, it is. I have to buy something. I'm not forced to. It's just bad for me not to. Bastero San Juan. Bastero's not far away. Damn, I don't know what I need to do here. I'm going to... No one needs bananas. Bastero needs bananas. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I'm gonna buy the bananas. 2, 3. Okay. The rest of this stuff gets... Yeah. Okay.
Right, Curacao.
Yeah. What have you done?
It snapped into
Yeah, we're just gonna
place
put it
on
right
the
here.
Zero
Put that seed
Glory.
done. Alright. That was my buy sell action. Yeah. So next up, Tim.
Okay, I will be moving down into Santo Domingo.
Southeast is opposite of wind.
It is?
Northeast is the way it's blowing.
Southwest
So
is opposite.
Southwest is
Oh,
opposite.
I'm being dumb.
I was about to say, that's the way I've been moving the whole time.
Okay. And then next up.
Ignore my
Bar.
dumbness. Alrighty. We are gonna try and look for a mission, but also while we're doing a port action, we're gonna throw the crew some money so they don't hate me. And then my leadership or influence is 3. So let's get these 3. Hey, I find a rumor. Wait, I have a rumor. I don't do that. I'm dumb.
I mean, you can do that while you have a rumor, and then you can decide to replace your old one with the new one.
No, I just forgot I had one. So instead,
Okay.
I will be, leaving port.
Okay. Next up, Navarre.
Trinidad Crocus serve. I'll be going... I can't go. Over
Now
there.
that's actually northeast.
Southwest, you mean, yeah. I would have asked her, Tara.
Okay. Next up, it's the storm. It is now going east.
St. John!
Okay. Alright. Then... me. I need to do another port action where... No... I guess I'm just going to head out to sea. Okay. Then it's missions tick up. Oh, we never replaced that one.
Oh, wouldn't it just
Mission.
replace when missions hit again, then? If it's blank?
No, remember that's how they get staggered and stuff? They get replaced as soon as one's taken off the board. There's always 2 missions available on the board.
Oh, so it would be ticked.
So that one's now at 2. Yeah. And this
that
one
expires. So mission 1 is in Nassau now.
Right, and mission number 2 is in Havana. So number 2. It's over here in Havana. Alright. That was missions.
Next is Marketplace Reset.
Okay. Alright. Next up, number.
Alrighty, wind is east, so I'm going to go down to Caracas.
Okay. Then it's an event. So first off, Spanish frigate shows up. Where's it supposed to be at again? We didn't put the little flag down. Caracas. Oh, that's where you are. Alright. And then new event card is drawn. War. Alright, so first off, the Spanish treasure galleon is going to be moving east. The Spanish treasure galleon moves according to whatever the first thing is in the top left. Yep. And then when it moves, it picks up its gold. Yep, put it on there. Alright, now any French...
How much does it
NPCs?
start with? It didn't have starting gold.
Oh, it starts off with 5.
Okay.
French NPC also decides to move east to Santo Domingo. And then
There are no pirates.
English ship moves west. It can't go west, so it goes north to Havana. Alright. And then there's a war randomly between
Which is being
one
rolled up here.
the English and the Dutch. Okay.
So now
English
this
and Dutch
means
are at war.
if you're one of those two factions, the opposite faction is going to be aggro on you.
Okay.
So you
Correct-
you are
correct?
English. So yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tim is English, so Dutch ships now will go after you and consider you an enemy.
If there isn't one.
If you go to enter a Dutch port, you have to do so illegally by spending 3 gold to bribe your way in.
Or 1 favor.
Yeah, or spending a favor, which is cheaper, but you have to have previously bought a favor to be able to use it. And that's... Oh, and then any English ships that are out that are not man-of-wars become man-of-wars, and any Dutch ships out that are not man-of-wars become man-of-wars, which is not the case right now, because there's already an English man-of-war.
Yeah.
Mhm.
War's bad.
Yep, and the war will continue to last until another war card is drawn, which is a peace card.
All right.
Alright, next up, me. I'm going to visit the prison.
What am I? I'm Spanish? Okay.
So at the prison, for 5 gold... Actually, let me double check and see with these if you have to do a separate action to interact with them more. Just do... I can never recall. Location tokens. Visit a location. When at sea, a captain can spend action to visit the location or sea zone. A captain does not have to move into the location first. When you visit the location, you perform the actions offered by the location. Locations are not considered ports. You can still be scouted for and attacked even if you just visited a location, because you never technically leave the sea zone. Alright.
Oh. It's cool to still put your ship there, but...
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Alright, so I'm going to visit the prison, spend 5 gold, and I'm going to draw a random specialist. I'm paying for some dude to get out of jail, but he has to join my crew.
So the easiest way to do this, Adam, instead of digging through
glory
the card. Oh, it's a glory card.
Cards.
Instead of digging through them and pulling them out one at a time, just right-click it, hit search, and then at the very top, you'll see how they're ordered 1 through and the numbers, and then you'll see the first specialist that would have pulled.
Wait a second. So I have like the deck brought up on my right hand side now.
Right. So you can see the
Type
little
4.
images of the card. So the 4th one is the first specialist in the deck that would have come up.
Oh, okay.
Instead of dragging them out and all that stuff, and then we can just shuffle again after.
How do I get that card out now?
You just drag it out of there into your hand.
Okay. Got it.
And then you gotta
right.
close that little side panel.
Alright. And let me look at my dude. Okay. So, that was me.
Is the specialist something you put on your player board for all to see?
I would say so. I mean, at some point we gotta put some stuff out there. We see each other's.
I think
ship
the
upgrades.
missions and the specialists make sense.
Yeah.
I think the rumor is the only thing that makes sense to stay hidden. So you need to pull that out of your hand and put it on your specialist board then.
Well, I don't have him yet. He's a glory card that's in my hand and tells me where I have to go to find him to get him, and any other prerequisites I have to do.
Oh, okay.
Specialist for 5 gold. Let me just double check. Prison. Pay 5 gold, go through the glory deck, draw the first specialist you find, and employ him immediately. Okay, so I do get him.
That's cool.
That makes more sense, given the scenario.
And the cost that you already paid.
Yeah. Alright. He is a sailing master. Reroll any number of your dice in a seamanship roll once during a battle.
That's cool.
Yeah, that should be super useful. Alright, that was that. I just pulled out the thing for missions, so they both just tick up. Got it. Kumar.
Okay, I'm gonna start working on my mission, and I'm going to do a scouting roll here in Curacao. A success means I place 5 gold there, and then when I finish the mission, I get all the gold. And my scouting is 2. God, I need to get the one thing that increases scouting. Hey! So, what's going to be the easiest way to do this? I guess I'll just put it there.
Okay, you're trying to do some cartography, I see.
Yeah. That's my action.
Okay. You again.
Alright, where else do I have to go? Trinidad, Caracas, and Cartagena. So, Trinidad, oh, it's this whole line. I see. Well,
yeah.
I kind of Oh, right, I couldn't go northeast that time, or southeast, west that time, so that's why I had to backtrack. Well, this is awkward. I'm going to Trinidad.
Okay. That's up, Tim.
Excellent. I will be going south into the Caribbean Sea.
Okay.
You just chilling in the middle of nowhere.
Marketplace is restocked. Nothing's out here like that. And then Tim.
I will now be going into here, into
And
this
you
sea.
can do that for free. Because the wind is blowing east.
Oh,
You haven't
So you
used
still
your
have
free
your
move yet.
action.
then I will dock there as well.
Okay. Then flip over your token.
Look at you fucking banana trader. More hull!
Oh, more haul.
Everywhere he goes, the hulls love him. And Tim.
Excellent. I'm gonna buy and sell.
Okay.
First.
Oh,
Let's see.
I'll deal with it in a sec.
Oh, yeah, I do have that. Ba-ba. So first, selling all my bananas. So, should I be selling those actually? Because it's good money though.
You could sell
So
them
they
each for 6, or if you got a third banana somewhere, you could sell all 3 for 6 each and get a glory point. So I guess do you want the money or do you want the glory?
I do
But
have
you
this
won't-
too. I can.
You won't find any bananas here in this port.
No, I know. I need to make some room.
Also,
oh yeah.
oh, go ahead. I messed up.
Actually, I have this too.
On my turn, I got my free move into Trinidad, so I'll just, I don't know.
Also, dock.
I'm just gonna
however.
use it later. I guess I would have searched. I'll just do my scout check real quick.
Yeah. I have no problem with that.
All right, never mind.
I am going to actually sell these, the censored writings.
Does it go here?
Yep.
Nice.
And how much do I get for that since it's...
You get 6 for that, and
Alright.
also keep in mind that you've sold 1 contraband good. Because when you sell your next contraband good, that's a glory point.
Alright.
Oh, so maybe keep that on your contraband spot then.
Yeah, or just lay it out in front of you, or wherever you want to put that as a reminder.
Oh, gotcha. Alright.
Ah, okay. I thought it was when you sold 2 at once. That's even cooler.
Nope.
So... I get my...
No,
oh,
you
goddamn, I
gotta
keep
do the,
forgetting we want to draw.
numbers.
Yeah. Draw. And then... So now I'm
You
back to
buying?
this. I will eventually. I'm just debating if I want to... You know what? I will sell the bananas too. For some more gold, so that's 12 right there. Try to get as much money as I can right now. I'll worry about glory later. We're merchants. We want gold. So that's
Alright.
And now I'm going to buy.
Okay.
After I do this. Draw. Now buy. Fabrics.
Oh shit.
Tobacco. Sugar.
Could roleplay Janos and get that tobacco.
Let's see, we want to go Santo Domingo for that and Tortuga for that. Could go back there and do that. Or I could go to Tortuga, which is over there. They're both that way. You know what? We'll just buy the 2 fabrics, and we're good.
For 2 apiece. Nice. Getting that cheap stuff.
I'll put that right here.
Oh, right. Yep, you're right.
And then that will be my turn now.
Okay. The storm. And rolling northwest. It can't go northwest.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, comes down to Bridgetown.
It's getting close, Tim. We gotta run.
All right, and then me. I'm still technically in the Curacao Sea Zone. What is my goal now? My goal was to come and get a dude. Now I have that dude. I have bananas. I have no money, so these bananas need to go somewhere.
Sail to the storm.
The wind is blowing northwest, which isn't useful to me. I guess yeah, I have to either sell the bananas or I have to turn to piracy. So Caribbean Sea.
One other note about the storm, Tim. If you are in the port, you are safe from it.
Yep.
Alright, so technically I'm safe if I stay in the port, gotcha.
But if you start and end your turn in the same port,
Yes.
you lose loyalty.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm already they're already angry with me, so it's not like they can get any worse.
It can.
Yeah, the next step down is mutiny.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's not do that actually.
You have to roll
Yeah,
leadership or die.
Yep.
As they murder the captain because fuck you.
At least my leadership's good then.
Alright, yeah, I went to Caribbean Sea. Me again.
But keep in mind, if you risk that, you could take a 2 loyalty hit per turn if an event card pops and reduces it too.
Yeah, don't worry. I forgot to when I was in port to buy loyalty again. Forgot.
If you want to, that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay. Only costs 2 right now, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I will do that. I meant to do that.
What is this, you slob?
That's my change. I'm just keeping it on the table in front of me. By the end of the game, I'll have my own little bank pile over here.
Yeah, I'm beginning to get to the point where I might just start putting my money in front of me.
Yeah, I don't really like it in my hand, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I'm fine with that being out. Okay, so I'm going to... Yeah, I just moved into Bastere Sea Zone. That's into that. So
Is there a space for your money? On the actual thing? I guess not.
Yeah, it's supposed to go in your cargo.
Oh.
Your cargo
and
slot.
gold. Okay, I'll just put it down there.
Yep. Alright, next up. Actually, let me make sure I shuffle it. Okay. Navarre.
Oh boy. Do I take the risk? What are the odds if that storm rolls? Let's see. It could go southwest. If it went east or south, it would also hit me. It could be the next marble. So...
There's a good chance it could hit you.
We're going to Caracas. I'm not taking that chance. That could sink me in one fell swoop, almost.
Yeah, I need to get out here as well.
Alright. So you moved. Navarre.
No, I could have done it. Curacao. I'm done.
Tim.
We're just sailing up and down the fucking Spanish Sea instead of actually cartographing it.
I'm gonna leave port.
Okay.
Oh no, that is someone else. That is the French. That is not me.
Right.
Wait.
Yeah, he shouldn't be in port.
Yo,
And-
what's he doing there? I'm over here.
I don't know.
I was moving the wrong fucking ship at one point. I don't remember where they're supposed to be.
Wait,
Um,
so are they supposed to be like up here somewhere?
No, it started over here in Petit Guave, and then it moved east to the Santo Domingo Sea Zone, and then it moved east again.
Oh, I just thought of something pretty cool. Yeah. You can right click your ship token on the map and change its name. So if you wanted to actually name your ship, you could.
Okay.
And then I suppose just add like flute in the description or something, or after its name in parentheses. What do I want to name my ship?
I don't see what the name option is.
You right click it. And then it's at the
Description.
bottom.
Or
Oh.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, description is gonna be flute.
yeah.
There. I am the Lobo de Corazon, the heart of Lobo.
Good.
Brian Harlot, god damn it.
I love that name. That's the name that I use for everything now.
Oh, that's cool. It shows the description too. So when you hover over more.
Mhm.
Got it. Cool.
All right. So that was you, Tim. Are you moving the sunny day?
Yes, we will be moving. Where else do I want? I got fabric now. Oh god, I don't want to go there though. Yeah, let's go over there.
Do you have any contraband on your ship? Or no?
No, I sold it.
Okay. The treasure galleon never looks for you if you have contraband. I was just wondering because like the two adjacent sea zones have naval ships in them. I was going to advise not going into those if you have contraband.
Gotcha. I'm going to now move away from the storm. Which way's the northwest? So I can't go northwest. That'd be this way.
You mean southeast?
Yeah, southeast, so this way. I can go there pretty quickly, so I'll just go in the Caribbean Sea.
You move the treasure galleon.
Oh god damn it. Why do I keep on moving the wrong shit?
What are you doing to that goddamn ship, Adam?
Alright. And next up. Marketplaces restock.
Excellent.
Alright. Next up. Missions tick up. This one expires. Mission number 1 is now in Trinidad. Alright.
No one's going there right now.
Next up is me. I need to enter port. Then me. Buy/sell. I'm going to sell them 1 food that they need. Which gets me 6. One of those. One of those.
Which you could just drag over now if we're gonna keep it on cargo.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah. This is my money. This
you
is my
you
garbage.
Put it in your cargo. That way you don't get confused.
Yeah. Alright. I got that 6. I need to see what they are also selling. Oops. No. The whole deck back.
Okay. You just gotta draw it real quick to just get one.
Yeah. Alright, what is it that they actually need? Oh yeah, it's food. Sugar and spice.
That's not
And
bad.
everything nice.
Which is the rum.
And then also unlicensed naval flags. They got sugar, spice, and everything nice, and also unlicensed naval flags. I'm going to. I want money. Spices are needed next door in St. Martin. Okay. Spices are also needed down in Caracas, which is where I want to go. Okay. Let's do that. Spices seems like the best bet. I'll buy these for 4. Ugh. Okay. And then
Now, can 2 boats be in the same port?
they can.
Okay.
Alright. As part of that transaction, I'm gonna spend my remaining 2 gold to throw out my crew, who are now restless.
Wonderful.
And I have no money again. Alright. They're eating me out of house and home. Tim.
We will be moving. What? Southeast is still the way you can't go.
You
Pretty
could free
much.
move northwest too.
Ooh, I actually will do that. Move here. And then that's my free action, and then dock as my standard action.
Alright. Flip the upgrade.
I was about to say, for the fucking
holes.
hall again.
It's more wood though.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So that one there is the plank. I believe that one's whenever your loyalty would change, you have the option of using the plank. If you use the plank, you can select your crew cube that you have and scoot it 1 square to the left. If you do, your crew loyalty does not go down. And you can't use the plank if you don't have a cube to move to the left.
So they get mad at you.
How do I increase my crew?
Whenever you're in port, when you visit the market, you can buy new crew for 2 gold each and refill that cube up to its starting position.
Alright. So could I move that to 2 then? Because my fluke can only has a crew of 1. Can I make that a 2 by buying more crew?
You cannot. You cannot exceed those stats.
Gotcha. Unless I get the hammocks, gotcha.
I love that idea that, like, the crew is angry with you, so you're just like, you know what? Fucking walk the plank. Get off this ship.
And then the crew doesn't get angry, even though it seems like they would get angrier at you for doing that.
It seems.
How much do more better ships cost?
So, whenever you visit the dock, you can decide to buy a new ship / sell your old ship.
Okay.
I'm looking at the selling your ship just to...
Oh, I didn't know there was a sell price.
Yeah, there is. We did not do that correctly last time. Buy, sell ships. Okay. When buying a new ship, you have to sell your old one. Modify the above sale price. Okay, there's the buy-sell chart.
Alright, so
So you
fleet's worth 5.
Yep.
Oh god, they're expensive as fuck. Okay.
And your old ship is sold for more for every ship mod that it had, but minus 1 gold per point of damage that it had on it.
Alright, so plus 1 gold for every ship mod. So I have 1, so it's worth 6, but anything above it is fucking 35 gold. Gotcha.
Well, there's another option. There's also the frigate, the brig. Yeah, frigate and brig. You already saw a frigate up there. The brig is a new option. Bottom left one.
Alright,
It that one costs 25.
that's not too bad.
Also, the first time in a game that you purchase a frigate or a galleon, you get a glory point, but you do not get a glory point for buying a brig.
Gotcha.
Alright. Whose action was it? Is it me? Yeah, I just paid my crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. No, it was Tim. You just revealed the plank, and we were looking at that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you just entered the port. That was your action.
Yeah, enter. I got my free action and enter port. Yep.
Yep, Cinnabar.
Alrighty, we're gonna do some cartography.
Okay.
Hey,
Got it.
We have charted the coastline of Curacao.
Alright, next up. The storm. Southeast.
I'm
Good
so
thing you didn't go.
glad. It's also now blocking me until it leaves.
Yep. Alright. Next up, Tim.
I'm going to do the buy and sell action. I'm gonna.
My actions are gone. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
I'm just going to be buying because I don't want to sell that cargo. But I will be paying 2 gold to increase the happiness of my crew while here. So I'll put all the gold, all the money I'm spending right up here. So there's the 2 for that, and then cargo. What's the special thing here? Pirates cannot recruit/repair here. Non-pirates can recruit/repair at no cost.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Cocoa. Wood. Come on, give me the shit I want. You motherfuckers. What is this guy looking for anyways? Tobacco, so this is actually going back. Come on, textile. Damn it, wood. Let's see, that needs to go to Old Providence, that needs to go to Havana. I have a cargo size of what, 4? I already have 3 things, so I can only buy 1 thing. Where's Old Providence? Over there. That's not too far from me, actually. Do I risk it for the biscuit? There's no one really that close to me. I'm gonna buy the stolen documents. Wait, where's Havana, real quick?
Top left.
Oh, but that's got an English ship in it. I don't want to go there. So yes, I will be buying that for 3 gold. So there's the rest of my gold.
Okay, I'm back.
That would be that turn.
Alright. Next up, events. See what we got. Alright. So, ooh. Alright, we're gonna get hammered. Alright, so first off, Treasure Galleon moves east and collects 5 gold. It's here, so east to Bridgetown.
And I'm giving
And
it
it gets
its
5?
5 gold. Yep.
Super Pirate NPC moves, we don't have one. Dutch ship moves, we don't have one. Spanish ship moves north. So, what am I gonna do with this? So it can move north. However, I have a captain ability. As long as I'm not a pirate, whenever the Spanish naval ship moves, I get to decide the direction it moves or tell it to stay place.
Alright. So I'm guessing you're telling it to stay place?
I mean, do you have any cargo cards on you? Or you have 2, but I don't think you have contraband. Just in case, though.
I do not
Spanish
have
frigate.
contraband.
Okay. Alright.
I love that because they were hidden that made you have to make that decision.
Alright, Too Quiet. Draw 2 new event cards. If 2 storms are drawn, only the larger of the 2 takes effect.
No,
Event
that's the
card
whole deck.
number 1.
You drew the whole deck.
You drew the whole deck.
It's fine.
Hold
Shuffle
on, you got it. Yep.
it. Yeah. Damn it.
Quickly.
Okay. Clemency. Treasure Galleon moves north and collects 5 gold.
Okay.
And then no Dutch ship. English Man of War moves east. Here he is. He goes to Tortuga. Alright. Clemency. Player captains may, during their next turn, be pardoned by a single nation by paying 5 gold. They only offer it to a pardon to captains with no more than 1 bounty from that nation. So if you had a bounty token from a nation, you can spend 5 to pay it off. Second event. Oh god.
Oh, good God.
Wow.
There's so much happening.
Alright. Spanish Treasure Galleon. Move it east. Give it 5 gold.
Yep, which makes it go south.
Yep.
5 gold given.
Okay. Spanish ship goes west or my decision. Or stays put. I guess it's my decision.
Hunt down that contraband son of a bitch.
Caribbean Sea. Alright. Dutch ship don't have
Nope.
one.
No working together now.
So east. English Man of War goes there. Santo Domingo. French ship moves west. Here it is. West to Santo Domingo.
Oh god.
Everyone's congregating.
They all know.
Yeah, they all know. Alright.
They're all 1 square away from me.
Prosperity. Draw from the captain deck until you get 2 different home ports. Do that, Navarre.
Yep. Havana and Tortuga.
Okay.
What does that mean? What
Come
are you
on.
doing?
There we
What's
go.
happening?
I was trying to put this somewhere. I'm just gonna put it over here. You have to remember that it's out there. Alright. Those ports prosper. Place a coin below their demand tokens. Any good
is
in
it?
demand
Oh.
sells for +1 gold. All raids in the sea zone, plunder values 1 and 2 count as if they were 1 more. In those 2 sea zones.
I'm just gonna put
These
up
effects,
next.
the effects are cancelled in each port separately when either a raid there results in 12 or more gold, or a captain sells 3 or more in-demand goods at the port. If we draw poverty, it also cancels this event.
Okay.
So is that marked?
Yeah, I put the coins there next to the
Okay.
things.
Alright. It was Tortuga for the second one, not Petit Guave?
It was
It was-
Havana and
yeah.
Tortuga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alrighty, those were the 2 events. Exciting times. And me. Alright, I want to go to Caracas, but that's southwest. Okay, good, the storm's going southeast. Alright. I'm in that season.
Okay. That's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
What's the stuff down here? Is this just discard?
That was
Oh,
for the merch I went to. Sorry.
okay.
So that's
Same
still
boutique wall.
active.
Yep.
I just never put that away.
I'm up next. I'm going to enter port. Okay. The storm! West.
You
I made it in
lucky.
port just in time.
Now you're trapped there for a while.
And Tim.
I will be leaving port.
Tim.
I will be going.
You can go west for free.
Again. West. And then I get another action, right?
Yep, you still have your action.
I will be going south.
Alright. Tim.
Excellent. I will be entering port.
Alright, flip it. Long
Oh,
guns. Alright,
that's a good one.
marketplaces refresh. Me? I'm going to buy/sell. They are getting 2 spices, which means I'm getting 12 gold. Okay. Cargo hold. And then I'm also going to see what they have for sale. I'm also going to throw 2 of that to the crew. Keep them happy. Or do I even care? They're not about to mutiny me. Oh, I can't use my specialist abilities though, if I need them. Alright. Fine. Eat up, you ungrateful crew. They're content. I hate them. I hate my crew. Oh, you said you already moved the cube?
You're in Caracas, so I pulled your 8 cargo. I left them on.
Oh, okay. Alright. So yeah, my crew
Because
is content.
Caracas draws 8.
Mm-hmm.
And they want spices, so.
Look at that wood.
Damn.
Damn.
Wood
look at
is
all that wood.
one a pop right now.
Yeah. And that wood's needed next door. I would be a fool not to buy the wood. Do I want to buy anything else? No. I'm buying that for 3. Get 7 back.
Ooh. I want to go there.
5,
Eventually.
7. Alright.
I'm not doing anything for a while, so I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Alright.
Cause I did all 3 of my actions right in a row. I can still talk because I have wireless headset. I like to brag about it.
I have one as well.
I couldn't live without mine.
We know.
Alright. Got the wood. Fed the crew. Alright. Next up, me. Alright. I want like a mission or a room. I'm gonna try and get a rumor. dice. Got it. And flip it. Golden Shipwreck in San Juan. Oh, is this the thing we're keeping secret?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. The
You
other
have to
one.
kill your other. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Those are my actions. Alright, so now it's yours. I actually need to step away for just a minute. I need to make a quick phone call, but then I'll be right back.
Alright, next up is me. Let's see. I am going to head west for free from Curacao to Cartagena, and then I'm going to try and chart the coastline there. Rolling 1 success and a 4. I successfully chart the Cartagena coastline. Drawing next turn. Me again. What a surprise. Let's see, the storm's already moved. I'll have another action. I have that amount of money. Two gold. Oh, what's my thing? It's way over there. Don't want to move there because the storm could fuck me. We're gonna go. Oh, I can't go east because that would be 2 actions. Damn it. Guess we're going north to Petit Guave. Next turn is the events. Drawing an event card. The event is Pirate Sloop.
Ooh.
That will be joining the battlefield on the beginning of the next turn in
It
St.
starts where?
John.
That's
So
over here.
I'll put that over here.
That's a good distance away.
He gets the chance to do his NPC mods. I do the 0. So he has no mods. And nothing else happens with the events because that was that one. Next turn, me again. Can I go? God damn it, I can't go east. Oh! I don't want to port in Petit Guave. I don't want to go north of Tortuga. What's my thing again? What's my mission? Yeah, that's all that. I guess. One, two, three. I'm not at war with anybody. I don't care about anybody. Pirates haven't spawned yet. Guess I'm going to Tortuga. And then lastly, missions. That one ticks up. This one gets reset. New mission number 2 is in Santo Domingo. Which is... where the hell is Santo Domingo? There it is. Okay, that's that. That's the end of marbles. Let's put all those back in the bag. Give them a good old shuffle. Draw the next marble. Me again. God, the wind is still east. This is horrible.
I'm fine with this. My last
damn
round
it.
went perfect for me.
You know what? I'm gonna... oh, wait. Oh, no. It's southeast out of Tortuga. Hurrah! I go to Santo Domingo. Next turn, missions. This one ticks up to 3. This one ticks up to 2. None replaced. Next up, me. Now I would have to go east.
I love because of the way things went. You're not able to go to Trinidad that easily.
I know. Alright, whenever I get my second action, I'm going to be using it to go east against the wind into St. John. No, I could just find something to do, though, and maybe the storm wind will move. And then I wouldn't have to use both. But I don't want to port, because then I have to unport. I don't want to attack that merchant vessel, because then someone might hate me. Pay one cargo card for full repairs. Well, the merchant vessels that are out at sea, we don't know what faction they are until you hit them.
Oh, gotcha. It could be the British who have a man of war right in the same space as you.
Oh, yeah, no, that's no. Let's see. I don't want to go visit the natives because I don't care about cargo for full repairs. I haven't taken any damage. Don't want to port, but I have to do something. If I go to the Caribbean, I risk the storm hitting me. This is awful. You know what? I guess I have to suck it up, and my next action is going to be sucked up because I'm going against the wind of San Juan. Next up, Tim.
Excellent. Mine's easy. I'm going to dock.
Okay. Events. Flipping event card.
No, I'm already docked here. I docked here last turn.
You're right.
That's why I know there's long shot here.
You're right.
I'm going to do buy and sell action. Selling this contraband. And now I have a glory point.
So you've sold 2, you move up on the glory track here.
Excellent.
You get to draw a glory card.
Excellent. Do you guys know what the glory card is?
Nope, you have the other 2 in your hand as well. And then your crew loyalty goes up by 1.
Excellent. They are content.
Content at last. And then are you
and
doing
also I get 6 gold. I also get 6 gold.
6 gold, and then you could also look to see what they have for sale.
Which I will be.
Okay, I'll start pulling them out for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Come on, textile.
No wood, so no replacements.
See, that's going to Saint Martin. It's going to Cartagena. That's going to
which is next
Domingo. Door. But they also want textile too. You know what? I'll do it. I'll take the cent.
You scored the first glory point of the game. Alrighty.
We're that costs 3. So
you can't hold any more cargo, so you can't buy anything else.
I really gotta sell some of this cargo. I'm thinking about just selling the textile, but yeah.
But next door, it's so much more expensive.
True, if I just go one over, I get so much more. I might just be a fucking I might just win this game, but try to win this game by just selling and buying fucking contraband.
I don't know if selling another 2 gets you a glory or not. I don't know if it's just the first time you sell 2 or every time you sell 2.
I don't know.
But Adam can explain when he gets back. Otherwise, you also can just do your triple sells to places that need that stuff and get glory points too.
He said you could just be like a merchant, just sell shit, so I'm pretty sure you can just do contraband as much as you want to.
That would make sense.
Alright. Well, that is my turn.
Alright, me. My second action
'Cause-
was consumed going east. Storm, god damn it. Right after I go. Northwest. Into the Caribbean. Oh,
Does that happen
sorry. We
Okay.
missed a thing. What? Does what happen when?
Does the Spanish frigate take any damage when the storm goes in there?
No, they don't care about the storm.
Oh.
I also missed something, because you had said you were going to dock at port, so I drew the next thing, and it was events, so that should have happened before the storm.
Oh, okay.
And it is a Spanish man-of-war. There's already a Spanish ship, so I believe that means another event gets pulled. Poverty.
Oh, God. So much shit just happened.
Okay, super pirates go south. There are none. Oh, also, these pirates enter the field.
Uh-huh.
But that also means the Spanish frigate galleon goes south, which it can't, so it goes southwest to Trinidad. It gains 5 gold. It's up to 20 gold now. The French ship goes east, wherever he is. He's over there. He follows me to San Juan. The Spanish ship goes west, wherever he is. He can't, so he goes northwest. The normal pirates go north. They can't, so they spin around and actually wind up going south. The Dutch, there is no Dutch, and the English go east as well. Good God, these two are just following each other. Keep face up. Wait, so we have prosperity. These effects are canceled in each port separately when either... Okay, so prosperity has gotten canceled because poverty was pulled. Which means those coins over here go away. And then whatever prosperity says happens. Draw 2 cards from the captain deck until you get 2 different home ports. Okay. Captain, flip. Curacao and Tortuga. These ports are hit by poverty. Flip their demand tokens down. These ports have no demand. All raids in the sea zone. Plunder values 4 and 5 count 1 less. This is cancelled when either a captain buys 3+ cargo cards, not contraband, in one of those 2 ports, or prosperity. So, Curacao and Tortuga? So, Tortuga and Curacao no longer want anything. And then shuffle those back into the captain deck. And that was the event, and then you had your turn, and then the weather went, and now it is Adam's turn for whoever he returns.
Gotcha.
How do you like the game so far?
It's interesting.
I'm surprised there hasn't been any combat yet.
We're all being peaceful merchants.
Yeah. I'm just trying to be a cartographer, but the fucking storm is screwing me.
You're trying to be a cartographer of this coast. You're all the way fucking here.
The storm forced me to take a wide berth. I'm really glad I didn't go into the Caribbean like I could have, because then the storm would have fucking swallowed me.
Yeah. I'm just having a fun time just selling contraband.
Oh, man. There's no Dutch ship yet either, so if there was, like, you'd have something to fear. I guess we all have this pirate to be wary of now, although it is just a sloop, which is helpful, with no ship mods. But a sloop can still wreck a frigate. Let's see, what are their stats? Seamanship 2, which is good, that's low. Their scouting is 3, so it's likely they find you, and if they board you, it's 3. So, don't let the pirate board. So, since Adam's gone, I'll explain the combat a little bit. Let's say the sloop did decide to attack, Adam. So we'd take one of these sloop cards, use this as reference, put it over here, and up here where it says the enemy, we would then build the ship based on the sloop. So he would have a hull of 2, masts of 2, cargo of 2, crew of 2, and cannons 1. And he has no ship mods. Then the first, it would have to find him, so he'd roll his scout check, which is 3. So in this case, let's say he rolled this. Okay, they wouldn't find him. But if they did find him and roll a skull, then combat would begin. At the beginning of combat, both player ships select what action they're going to take, whether they're going to flee, board, or use cannons. The person to the left, I believe, of the person being attacked controls the AI vessel, so in that case it would be you. So you would get to make that decision against Adam, and then, honestly, with this sloop, I would probably tell it right out of the gate to board, because it's better at boarding than it has, because it only has 1 cannon. And then there would be a seamanship roll-off. So he would roll 2, and then Adam, in this example, would roll 2 as well. And so, let's say Adam rolled 1 out of his 2, rolled 1 skull, and he rolled 1 skull, they would tie. And I believe a board does not work on a tie. I could be wrong. And then I think because if Adam picked shoot, then a tie, he would be able to inflict his cannons on the enemy. He would roll a number of die equal to the number of cannons he has. What they rolled would determine what damage the pirate sloop took. Then they'd go to the next round. They'd both decide board, cannon fire, or flee. They'd roll seamanship again, rinse and repeat until either somebody flees it or somebody is dead. Now, if you select cannons and you successfully use your cannons against the enemy, meaning you rolled more skulls than they did on the seamanship check, you roll a number of dice equal to your cannons and inflict those wounds on the enemy vessel. If you tie while using cannons, each ship inflicts a number, 1 hit, I believe. Also, based on the maneuverability, that initial, one of those checks, the seamanship checks or something like that, get a bonus, I think. But if you initiate, once a board is successfully initiated, it is somebody is going to die. It's a fight to the death. They each start rolling seamanship checks to see who successfully is attacking on the board, and then they would deal damage to each other equal to the number of crew die they had, based on the seamanship check. Once the crew falls to 0, I believe you just win because they're out of crew. And then you start taking hull damage, but once you don't have a crew to defend yourself with, you're pretty much dead. So, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that's how combat goes for the most part. I might be wrong on a few things there, but that's what a battle would look like. Which is why the Man of War is fucking terrifying, because it's shooting 5 cannons at you. And it's just going to keep shooting 5 cannons at you until you're weak, and then it might come up and board you, or it might just blow you out of the water with its cannons. They do have a maneuverability of 2, so that's a benefit. So you might get bonus die if you're, I guess only if you're a sloop. And then if you're facing a galleon, because its maneuverability is 1, if you're a brig, a frigate, or a sloop, you would get a bonus die. And then a fleet versus a sloop, the sloop would get a bonus die. Also, if you somehow manage to sink a man of war and defeat it in combat against one of the other nations, I believe you have the opportunity to upgrade and take the man of war for yourself. It's the only way to get the man of war ship.
Gotcha.
So you have to
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Take a large risk. No worries. I was just kind of doing a mock battle and explaining it.
Okay.
The best I could remember. It is your turn.
Okay, I assumed as much. All right. What was I doing here? Some port. I just bought
Hasn't refreshed you yet. Yeah. A couple things to note. Storm moved. Pirates on the field now. Everybody else moved. Prosperity got killed and Poverty is now in play.
That didn't last long.
Nope, and Poverty knocked Curacao and Tortuga's desires out of effect.
Okay. Well then.
Yeah, that hurts you.
Oh yeah, my wood. No.
Oh,
why you
there
built
was
Need wood now. Old Providence.
Old Providence needs some wood.
We also had the question of, is it only the first time you sell 2 contraband you get a glory point, or every 2 times you sell contraband?
Every 2 times, so it's like every other time.
By the way, I stole contraband, so I have a point. A glory point.
Okay, cool. And a glory card?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I got
Alright,
all the
so-
stuff.
The Brian Harlot leaves port.
Tim,
Yeah.
your turn.
Excellent. I will be buying the long shot.
Nice.
And that would be my turn there.
Okay, marketplace is restock. And then it's Adam.
Okay. How much money do I have right now? I have 6. I could also go to that port and end their poverty if I buy 3 or more cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I can only have 4 cards on me. Damn it.
So you'd have to ditch a wood.
I'd have to ditch a wood to be able to sell the other 2 wood. And it would eat up more actions to do that, so it's probably best just to zoom to Old Providence, I guess. Yeah. To Curacao. Season.
Alright. Tim.
I will be leaving port.
And Adam.
Cartagena. Sea zone. Alright.
Storm.
Yeah.
Southeast.
Southeast.
Oh god. Go away. Me. Ah, that makes it harder to get over there. Wait, no, it's going southeast.
Yes, so it actually makes it easier.
Free move, Bastoret. Actual action, Trinidad. We're hitting and ditching. Marketplaces, nothing. Me. Come on, baby. Give me the scout.
Come on.
We
fail.
need to get the fuck out of here. Yes! Mission complete!
Nice.
Mission impossible wasn't impossible. Claim all the gold and complete the mission when the 4th sea zone has been successfully scored. Yoink, yoink. Your storm token's in the way. I am 20 gold richer.
You're a rich man now over there.
Yes, sir. My mission is discarded.
Oh, also, Tim, when you got your glory point, your crew loyalty also went up 1 step.
Yeah,
Yep,
he
I
got
put
it.
it right there.
All right.
And Tim, your turn.
I will.
Navar, did you get your
move-
glory point, glory card?
Oh,
loyalty?
right. I forgot the missions did that.
I will move into Cartagena.
Yeah. Cartagena season.
Cartagena.
Um. So as of right now, I could decide to scout for you if I want to, but I'm not going to. Whenever you enter the same sea zone as another player, that other player has the option to scout for you for free.
Gotcha.
But I don't feel like dealing with it right now. All right. That was you. Next up is me.
But the contraband.
Like 2. I don't care about it.
Tim.
I will be going into dock.
Okay. Adam.
Into port.
Adam.
Buy/sell. Wood.
18
Wood.
gold! Glory point!
Yep. Okay, 18 gold. I'm just going to take 16 gold and pay the crew. Actually, no, it's 3 to make the crew pleased. So you get 15. One of those. One of those. The crew's already been paid off. And then they get to go up again because of the glory point. So they're happy. I still hate them. Import card.
And your point.
Yes. Okay.
Here, I'll move you up on the point track.
Now, do the ship mods refresh any point on the ports?
If you are in port and you decide to visit the docks, even if there's nothing there, it spawns a new one after you've already set in stone that that's your action.
Gotcha.
So it's like you can wander through the docks and take a gamble that there might be something you want, but it may also be something you don't care about.
All right.
I'm also buying free repairs, Spanish bounty. All right, 2, 3.
And if you buy... Oh wait, no, you're over there.
Yeah, it's not a poverty one. All right. Oh yeah. Also, they don't need wood anymore.
Oh.
Oops.
What do they need?
Shovel. All right. Tobacco.
Tobacco. So these 2 tobacco go away?
Yep. So much
though.
contraband.
Oh, right. Oh my
It's like
gosh.
all they have. Huh. I could play with some contraband, maybe. These flags just need to go to Port Royal. That's right next door. It's probably the best one. I'll grab it. Worst case scenario, I'll throw it overboard.
Join me in the contraband selling.
Wasn't nothing better to do. Silver and get 2 coppers. Ugh. All right, there's my buy sell.
All right.
Events. Dutch
Oh, the
naval
Dutch.
ship is gonna be joining the fray.
Crew loyalty -1, everyone.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Because they are currently at war, it is going to be a mana war.
Yep.
And it will be going into Curacao.
It's that one.
Tim finally has something to fear on the board.
Yeah. Oh, and it's going to be next door.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. Tim.
I will be buying and selling now.
So, a couple of things to note, because this will make your decision possibly change. If the next event card pulled moves all of the ships, because you will be adjacent to where the Dutch man of war is, it will come to your square instead. And even if you are in port, it will still come to your square and wait you out in the sea. So, just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Yeah, I'm still selling. We need the money. Because more contraband. I'll just be selling these just for gold. So that will be, what is that, 18 gold?
For what things?
For one contraband and 2 textile.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're risky over here. What the hell? With some of that profit, we will make the crew happy again.
How you hate them.
They need to be content at
Alright.
least.
My
And
turn.
then- Oh, I still got buy.
Oh, right.
I was just
My
selling.
bad. Yep.
And getting my crew happy.
Yep. I'll just
3,
put that back.
4, 5, 6. Now, what type of action is it if I want to just get rid of a cargo for like nothing?
I think you can just discard cargo whenever.
Alright, I'm just going to discard this one.
At least in port you can, I think. I don't think you can out at sea.
Alright.
You can throw over contraband, but I don't think you can throw over normal stuff.
Alright. Oh, they don't need. They want textile, so that's go back over there. Here's all the fucking textile. I needed you. Where were you when I needed you most? Fuck it. I'll buy. I'll buy the 2 cocoa for 2 each. You know what? I'll buy the rum as well. Why not? The Sal or St. John? I'm not going to fucking St. John anytime soon. Could go up there. That is my home port. Well, since I'm buying 3, I get 1 free anyway, so I'll take this in this place.
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Are these natives in Old Providence or Port Royal?
There we go. Just replying to a message. Alright, they are in Port Royal.
Okay. Now, my turn. Let's see, we completed our mission. That one's about to expire. There's pirates over there. There's a storm over there. I am backed in a corner, boys. Southeast, northeast is bad. I can't go northeast anyway, so that doesn't matter. What am I doing next? I guess I could do that. But that's a risk. Aha! That's a double risk. I've already gone twice. This is my last move. We're going to port. Which brings it to missions.
Okay.
That one expires. That one goes to 3. The mission that is in Trinidad goes away under my nose. And is replaced in Curacao. Over here. Adam.
So when is the war thing going to end?
Whenever a peace card is drawn. Whenever that is.
I hope there's a peace card eventually.
Your turn, Adam.
Okay. There we go. Alright. I just bought that stuff. So let's just head out to sea. Alright.
Tim.
Excellent. We will be leaving port.
Tim.
Thank God. We're going to Port Royal.
Okay. Event. The Dutch ship comes in to Curacao. Oh, also, that Dutch ship, we never gave it ship mods.
Oh yeah, I never did that.
It gets 2 of them. It's
Wonderful.
going to get Carved Hull and Grape Shot.
Oof.
And Shuffle. Alright.
And the event card?
Yep.
Boop. High seas! Pirates,
Treasure
normal
getting
pirates move west. Yep, pirates move west as well. Normal ones.
He moved.
Spanish
Treasure
moves
getting
north.
Or wherever I want.
Fair.
It's gotta go here.
I gave the treasure galleon 5 more
You
gold,
motherfucker.
and the British, the British go south.
Yep.
You love doing that.
And storm. The Caribbean seas are high. Player captains currently at sea have 1 action less this round. Player captains who aren't in port at the end of their turn take 1 random hit to their ship, minus 1 success made in a seamanship roll.
Alright. So now, naval battle. Navarre.
So the 2 of them, the 2 of you have 1 less action for the rest of your round. What's happening? Why am I getting navaled?
Because I moved the Spanish frigate over to Tim.
Oh, I
Oh.
threw my cargo.
Oh, okay,
We
you
were-
threw the contraband overboard?
Yeah, we already threw our contraband.
Okay.
We're good.
Alrighty.
No naval battle then.
Nope.
Alright. My turn. I'm in port, so I don't lose an action. I guess we're... How much are ship upgrades again?
3.
Sorry, I mean the ships themselves.
Up here on the rulebook, one on the left. It's still open to it. Visit shipyard.
Okay.
Yeah, top right says the buy and sell value.
I see. So my flute sells for 5, which would give me...
Does it have any ship mods?
Does that matter?
Yeah. They sell for +1 gold per ship mod and -1 gold per point of damage.
Okay. So my ship's worth 6, which means I have 26 or 7, 28 at my disposal if I want to do this. Which means I could buy nothing that I want. Alrighty, looks... What?
The brig is 25, by the way. It's just not on that chart. And you don't get a glory point for buying it.
Got it. Okay. We're going to do buy and sell then, and I'm going to sell off these 2 rums for 6 gold. And then I'm going to look to see what they have in market. Trinidad wants silks, no silks popped. How much gold does that give me total? 25, 26, 27, 28. Ship's worth 6.
The best part is I'm not even out of money because I got that contraband for free.
Gives me 34.
So
I still can't afford it. So, who wants bananas near me? St. John wants bananas. Alright, and then I'll spend 4 and buy the 2 food. And I'll just break one of the silvers. And then those are in Trinidad, and that is my turn. Adam, you would go, but you lose your turn.
Yep.
Because you started at sea. Storm. Northwest. Excellent. I like it.
Actually, before we continue further, one thing we messed up on. So I moved the Spanish frigate into that sea zone. Before, Tim, before you actually have to make the decision to throw the cargo overboard, the Spanish frigate actually looks for you, and if it fails to find you, then you don't have to do anything like that.
Alright, then.
I just thought about that.
Let me save these exotic pets from getting thrown into the sea.
He searches with 3 dice.
Oh, you were gonna throw kittens and shit into the water?
Probably still will.
So this here is gonna be the roll.
Low.
He found you. He got a
Kill
success.
the kittens. Kill the kittens.
So now you have the option of throwing the kittens overboard or naval combat.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay, so it was the storm. Now it's Adam. Now you get your turn.
Okay. Well,
and if you don't end in port, you take 1 hit potentially.
Right. I'm going to enter the Port Royal Sea Zone, and now he looks for me.
Why would you do this?
There we go. All right, roll it.
He finds you.
All right, then.
Could fight him.
I could. My own country. No, I actually like him being out. I'm gonna throw my box of totally spices overboard. All right. Carry on.
And since that was your 3rd action this round, you will be hit by the storm no matter what now.
That was my 2nd action.
Oh,
that was my 1st action. We skipped
missed
that first one you pulled.
No. You had your very first turn because you came back. You have 3 marbles on the field.
I started in the C zone.
I don't know what happened then.
Yeah, I started
Or
in the C
as
zone,
to
and the only
why.
thing I've done is move in Port Royal C zone.
Okay. I don't know why I
Wait,
threw
wait,
your marbles
no, no, no,
around the
no, no.
field then.
I know what happened. Something got weird with the storm thing. So what happened was I left port. Then we pulled the storm, and then that fucked over one of my actions.
Yep.
And then I had
Yeah.
another one to move again. I thought I had one more action to get into port safely, otherwise I wouldn't have done this. Damn it. I was like, oh, I started at sea and it's the storm. I have 2 actions to move somewhere and get into port. How bad is the storm? Is this the one random hit?
It's one
Small
random
storm?
hit, and you can seamanship out of it.
Yeah, never mind. I'm fine with that.
All right, roll your seamanship.
Okay, yeah. You got what? 3, 2. All right, 2 dice for me, and roll them.
Okay, you're fine.
All right. Yep.
Me. Let's see. I started here, so I don't want to end here. There's pirates next to me. It's not the worst thing in the world. Going to the sea zone of Trinidad.
Yep.
Marketplace restock. And my third action. We are going to go to Bridgetown, Sea Zone. And then because I'm ending in the sea, my seamanship is 2. Alright, I reduce the hit. I take no damage. And then Tim would go, but this would be the first chance he'd have to skip a turn.
Yes.
Yep.
So
And
now
then
I
that
have to
means
roll.
you have to seamanship. You're fine.
That didn't really
How's
go
that?
well. Oh, okay. I was like, that didn't really roll, so I don't know if you guys wanted to count that or not.
It's fine.
Adam.
All right. Do I even still want to enter port now? Because now I don't need to be here. Because now I don't have the goods.
So here's I'm assuming the way we did it is just fine, but because of how we added that event turn order piece, would that mean the seas are still high because of the storm because the new event hasn't popped yet? I guess you've already taken the repercussions of it though.
Yeah,
Which
we've
is
all
initially
taken
it's only ever
repercussions.
it's only ever meant to hit you once anyway. So yeah, never mind.
Right. Okay. Which way do I even want to head now? I have some money. Maybe a ship upgrade I want? If I enter port, I like my rumor. I don't need a repair. I'm at a loss for what I need to do right now. Guess I'll enter port. Alright. Carry on. Yep.
Marketplace, nothing. Me. I go north into St. John Sea Zone. Adam. Oh, you already drew one.
What?
Where'd the mission's
Oh,
markers
no.
come from?
No, this was just sitting over here, so I moved it back.
Oh.
Oh.
We'll just throw that in and reshuffle then.
Yeah, it's fine.
Adam.
That was you anyways.
Visit yard. I'm going to the docks. So I'm gonna here we go. Buying the rig and sails. It's gonna cost me 3. I'm going to spend another 3 to throw at the crew. So there's that gone. That gone. Okay, the rigging and sails. Okay. Trying to think of anything else I need to do here. Do I want to buy any weapons? Dang it. I guess I'm going to just call that. Alright.
Alrighty, next, me. I'll be entering the port of St. John.
Alright.
Tim.
Excellent. I will be going into port as well.
The screams of dying animals can be heard as you sail away.
They had to die. Now I will be buying and selling, but I will only be buying because I have nothing worth really selling here. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh. Tobacco, spices, prisoners, exotic pets again, textile, and rum.
They swam to
They just washed. They just washed up on shore, and someone's like, "I can sell these." You're like walking through the port, and there's like a cage with like some monkeys in it, and you recognize that those were the same monkeys you had on board. And one of them looks at you with the saddest expression. They're all sopping wet.
That was such a dark story. Which way's the wind going? Northwest. I'm gonna buy. Let's see, Curaçao. That's right where the Dutch are. I don't want to go there.
You notice that one female monkey no longer has its child.
Oh God.
Oh.
I'm just gonna buy this one rum, and that's it.
All right.
It's the darkest picture I've ever seen painted.
All right. Next up.
Me. I will be buying and selling. I can buy and then sell, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do my buying first.
He's going for something.
Hold on, I have to do a little bit of math here. 20, 24, 29, 30, 42, 41. Yeah. I'll be buying these 2 rum. For 4 a pop, or yeah, for 4 total. But then I'm also selling my 2 bananas for 12 total. So I'm just gonna get a net of 10. And that is my action. Bringing it to Adam.
Okay. I'm going to visit the shipyard.
Amex.
I don't see why not. I'll buy 'em.
Okay.
Alright. That's it for me.
Next up, Storm.
The weather.
North.
Fuck.
Into Santo
Oh, no, that's actually
Domingo.
Dude.
Events. Pirate frigate. We already have a pirate frigate in play, then place this card on top of it. Ah. So the pirate sloop just upgraded to a pirate frigate.
Yep.
Or it will at the end of the turn. Or on the next event card.
Best here.
Yeah, and no movement for anybody.
Oh, that's a crew loyalty down for everyone.
Oh. Yep, they're angry.
Damn it. Fucking crew.
Bring
They
it to
suck.
Tim.
Tim will be leaving port.
Okay, and lastly, missions.
I've not been paying attention to missions much.
This one expired. Nassau.
I don't know where 2 is. Oh, there it is. Nassau. Alright, there. Alright, Storm.
Aw.
Southwest. It can't, so it goes west to Petit Wave.
You can get out of here with that bullshit, Storm.
Me. Alrighty. Here we go. We are going to the shipyard. Also, that's revealed. So I'm going to be selling my flute for 5 gold. I'm also... Hold on, let me just do this slowly. So I'll be getting 5 gold for the flute. I'm going to pay 1 copper to transfer over my swivel guns into my new ship. And then I'm going to be spending 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to upgrade to a galleon.
Mm-hmm. Gets you a glory point.
Yep, that gets me glory point. My crew gets happier. I get a glory card. My ship upgrades across the board. And then, as part of the same shipyard visit, I will also be spending 3 more on the crow's nest that is there.
Mm-hmm.
Giving me +1 scouting and -1 to enemy scouting. And that is my buy action.
Okay. Next up, Tim.
Oh, well, that made me sad that the storm already moved. I could have moved north for free. Which way is it going? Southwest? So, I will move into Havana. And that'll be it.
Alright. You again.
I will be moving into port in Havana.
Event. So, pirate frigate pops out now in Bastair. Pirate spawn gets removed. Alright. That card. Alright, Treasure Galleon moves north.
Okay.
Little Pirate moves north.
Okay.
The war is over.
Nope. Pirate would move north, but I'm adjacent, so it goes to my harbor, correct?
Yes, you are correct.
War is over.
Yep, so remove those.
Excellent.
English ship moves east. Grab that.
Does that downgrade the current mana wars? If they're not already
It
mana
does.
wars?
Yep, it downgrades them.
Okay. So the Spanish naval ship becomes a frigate.
It already was.
It should have been a mana war then. And then the Dutch mana war... Huh?
It was the Dutch versus the English.
Oh.
That was the
it?
Dutch versus the English.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it was
I'm being
after
dumb.
me.
I'm being
Yeah,
dumb.
that's why it was after them.
The English stays a mana war, because it was already a mana war. And
Yep.
then the Dutch becomes a frigate.
Oh, also that pirate. He got 0 ship mods.
Good.
Okay. Who was it? That's Benjamin Hornigold. Alright.
Alright.
Alright. That's the event. Missions tick up.
Now they expire at what number?
After 3, when they go to tick up again, they get replaced and go to a new one with the number 1.
Gotcha. So it won't. So a 2 won't be replaced for 2 more turns.
Correct.
Excellent.
Well, the next time... Yeah, the next time it'll
Missions hit,
tick
it goes
to
to
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next time it will disappear.
Gotcha.
Alright. Bar.
Okay. Let's
didn't-
see.
You didn't swap out your ship for a galleon?
Oh, I didn't physically.
Mhm.
We'll have to give her a new name here in a minute, too. Alright. I am in... Where the hell am I?
Oh, I got
I'm
to
in St.
move
John.
the Spanish frigate as well as part of this card, the piece. It went to move, and I can make it go anywhere. Where do I plan on going? Let's send it into the storm.
Okay. We are going to buy, sell here in port on my turn. I'm going to sell my 2 rum
There we go.
for 6 money. I may as well look to see what they have. Food is something they want. Okay, I got a couple other things to look at real quick. Oh, I completed a mission, and I claimed a mission. I should have 2 favor.
Yeah.
I don't want any of this shit. What is happening? Why can't I can't separate these cards for some reason. Help. Fix them in a pile. I'm trying to make all that in one neat pile.
God, what have you done?
I picked them all up and shook them, and they slammed together and went horrible.
There.
Of my 6 money I just bought, you can only upgrade crew loyalty 1 per port, right? 1 per action.
Yes, 1 per port action.
Okay. I will be spending 2 of what I just got to up their loyalty, and then buying and selling special cannonballs and stuff is a port dock action.
Visiting
right?
the shipyard. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Marketplace restock. Tim.
Alright. I will be buying and selling. Selling first 2 cocoa for 6. And let's see what they got.
The contraband is calling to you.
Is. Come on, give me what I'm looking for. Damn it. Okay.
Everything's free.
Mm-hmm. Where am I right now? I'm in Havana. That wouldn't be too bad.
You a slaver now, Tim? Is that what I see?
They're fugitives, okay?
So,
Oh no, they're
Fun.
prisoners.
So, fun fact about this game: when they first developed the game, one of the types of cargoes was supposed to be slaves. But then they decided to go a more like PC route, and they decided to change slaves into sugar. That's what sugar in the game is now. Well, at least that's what it used to be. It was supposed to be slaves.
So in this time period, what would a prisoner be? Would that just be anybody, or?
I mean, a prisoner is someone who was, wanted by the law that was locked up. A prisoner is still a prisoner. It's the same thing as nowadays. And a fugitive is just someone who's wanted by the law. And then a slave is, a slave.
So sugars are slaves. Got it.
Yeah, it was going to be. I mean, sugar is still like a thing that people still produced and transported. It's still like a valuable good in the time period.
They're all slaves in my mind, not sticks of sugar.
Yeah, I think someone on the forum, on the Board Game Geek forums, they fan designed slaves back into a piece of cargo for the game. Which them doing that was met with mixed reviews because some people didn't like it, but he was like, "This is historically accurate."
It's the end of my turn.
All right. Next up, me. I'm going to. Alright, this is my first action. I started in port this time. Visit the shipyard.
Man, you're loving that shipyard.
Random ship mod. What you got for today, Steve? Hammocks?
Lol.
Shit. Huh. Do I want to just waste this action? Can buy something. I'm going to spend 3. So I'm going to get back a silver to copper. Yep. And I'm gonna buy some grappling hooks. Alright. And that was my action. Next up, me. Leave port. Next up, Navarre.
Okay, I'm going to be visiting the shipyard, where they are selling whatever that is.
Chasers.
Chasers inflict a hit on flea. That's cool.
Yep.
Well, we're in St. John, so for one, we will be buying those chasers. And then for 3, I will be buying... Oh, let's see. Do I want double shot or heated shot? Target mass, target crew, reroll seamanship, after board, enemy -1. We're gonna be buying some double shot. That's my turn. I started port here, and I'm ending port here, so my leadership's gonna go down 1.
Alright, next up. My last action. Thinking... I'm gonna look for this merchant.
Ooh, someone's going rogue.
I'm going to try to. I might be super bad at it. Like, all I want to find is a crow's nest. Because it gives me scouting +1, and my scouting is terrible. That's the thing that's preventing me from trying to do pirate stuff right now. Actually, no. I should just check another port. I need a crow's nest before I can start trying to accomplish this. I'm just gonna waste a bunch of actions. Go back to Old Province. Which way is the wind going? Southwest? Yeah. Let's go southeast to Cartagena. No one's at war. Okay.
Oh, since I went to this market, I should have flipped this over.
Yep. Extra cargo space.
Ooh.
Okay. Next up. Marketplaces refresh. Yeah, they roll. Alright. Navarre.
Alrighty. We are set and ready to leave into the sea and potentially face the pirate frigate.
Okay.
So it has to scout me, which it has -1 on because Crow Nest.
Okay. It's 2.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, okie dokes. Is it an action if I wanted to scout them?
It is.
Okay. Next, the storm. Southeast, back to the Caribbean. Next up, Adam.
Into port.
Next up, events. Pirate, Man of War, Super Pirate. Nope, you picked up the whole thing.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Pirate, Man of War, Tortuga will be coming in.
Okay. It's not good for Tim.
It's not good for anyone.
No.
Alright, also, crew loyalty drops by 1.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Down to content. Are you already at angry, Navarre?
Yeah, I just went down to angry.
Okay.
I anticipated this, so that's why I bought that loyalty.
You're on the verge of a mutiny.
Yep. Next up, missions.
Alright,
One is
mission number
moving
1.
to
San Juan.
Okay.
Yep.
Next up, Tim.
I'll be leaving port.
Okay. Alright, it's Tim again.
I'll move into Nissan.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, I had a thing here, didn't I? That doesn't help me with that, though. That doesn't help me with that either. We're looking for that pirate frigate. I have crow's nest, so +1, we find it.
Okay.
Assemble the frigate.
Yep. So the frigate has stats of 3. Alright. Alright, so first round naval combat. You're the aggressor. You have to select shoot as your only option.
Yep.
He has to select shoot as well. He has a seamanship of 2. So you roll your seamanship dice and he rolls his. Alright.
What did he choose?
Oh, he has to choose shoot. Everyone does.
Okay.
In the first round of combat. So he wins on his shoot.
I will be using cannon rerolls to reroll my seamanship.
Got
and
it.
we tie.
Alright, so on a tie you...
Wait. My crew is angry. I have to do a leadership to play a play a glory card.
Yep.
Which is 3. Okay, I'm fine.
Yep, you got it.
It goes there.
Okay. So since it's a tie, each of you inflict 1 hit on each other. So you're the aggressor. You roll yours first.
And when do I choose if I wanted to use chain shot?
Check. Okay. Okay, chain shot. There are 3 types of special weapons. Yeah. You just use it now. It transforms
Before the roll?
Oh no, you have to roll the location first. If it's a skull and crossbones, then you can replace that with the your special thing. Is how that works.
Okay. Alright, rolling my 1 die. 2.
1 damage to his 2.
Yep.
Alright, that's to his masts.
And
then he inflicts 1 hit back on you. To your 1.
Alrighty.
Alright. And then it's the second round of naval combat. This time you are the aggressor. Again. But this time you can decide to shoot, board, or flee. You're no longer locked into just shoot. Okay. I'm the player clockwise to the left, so I'm deciding for him. He is going to... let's do shoot as well. Alright, 2 seamanship.
Oh.
Yeah, success.
I fail.
3 random hits coming in unless you have something to say about it.
Don't believe I do.
Okay. 3 dice. I'm gonna roll them one at a time because it makes a difference.
Yep.
First one is to the 1.
Okay.
Second one to your 2.
Okay.
Third one, wherever you want.
Okay.
You steer your ship and make it hit wherever you want. Alright, third round, what are you doing?
Shoot.
Shoot, board, or flee. Okay, let me just look and see what you got a crew of 4, 3 for your leadership. He has a crew of 3 and 2 for leadership. Alright, so shooting's better. Alright, shoot.
Oh, Jesus. What are these rolls?
Alright, so he wins on the shoot. So 3 random hits coming in. First one, wherever you want.
Okay.
Second one, to your 2.
Okay.
Third one, to your 4.
Okay.
Alright, third round, aggressor, what are you doing?
We're gonna be boarding.
Okay. He's gonna pick shoot again. Alright, so it's a tie. A board on a tie does nothing. A shoot on a tie inflicts 1 hit per skull and crossbones rolled. So he's gonna deal 1 to wherever you want.
Okay.
Fuck them masts.
Board.
Alright, he's gonna pick shoot again.
There we go.
Alright. Naval combat is over, now we go into boarding combat.
I have swivel guns, I attack on board.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, let me double check how a swivel gun works. So it... Come on.
I also have -1 to crew combat because my crew is angry with me.
They fight me grudgingly. Swivel guns. Prior to crew combat, roll 2 dice. Inflict 1 hit to enemy crew if you get 1 or more successes.
Nope.
Nothing. Alright, so now it's just normal crew combat, which is just rolling leadership over and over. And is it excess successes damage? Here we go. Crew combat, roll leadership skills simultaneously. Each success inflicts a hit to the enemy crew. Alright. So just roll until you die or he dies.
Alrighty.
He has a 2 for leadership.
I also have a 2 because of my angry.
Yep. Alright.
1, 2! Haha, it rolled.
Alright. So you lose 1 crew and he loses 2 crew.
Okay.
He's down to 1 crew left.
Yeah. Again.
All right, and again. You lose
Okay.
crew.
Again. 1 crew.
All right. So you kill him via crew combat. Benjamin Hornigold's been defeated.
Yeah, I know that name.
Yes, you do. That was him you just fought. So you get a glory point, you get a glory card, your crew gets a little bit happier. And since you defeated him via crew combat, if you want, you can trade out your ship for his frigate.
Negative.
With the same damage array that you see up in the top right at the moment.
Negative. Now what happens first? All of the stuff that I gain happens first? Is there an order to what I get with glory point, leadership, all that stuff?
First you get the glory point, which is recorded onto the board.
Yep, I did that.
And then you draw a glory card.
When would I play this? I have interrogation.
Let's see. Crew combat.
My question is, what happens first? My crew loyalty goes up, or this?
Okay, I'm checking. You interrogate some of the survivors. If you already have a rumor card, which you do, you decide which one to keep. Alright. Okay, yeah, you would do this right now, before you get the glory point.
Or the leadership
Right.
thing?
I'm pretty sure that you play this after winning. So yeah, I guess... Well, first off, like, why does it matter right now?
It matters because my crew is unhappy either way, I guess. So never mind. If they're unhappy either way. Because I was angry, so I have to do leadership.
It could have mattered.
But it could because it would raise my leadership, which might make my success easier. So I have to know which happens first.
So... Oh, there's also more stuff. Okay. So when you defeat a player, plundering a naval ship, you also draw 3 cargo cards and get an amount of gold equal to the plunder value on the drawn cards. And then you randomly discard a cargo card for each hit that they took to cargo. Which they took no hits to cargo. And then you can keep those if you have room for them on your ship. Oh. Did you already do that?
Yeah, what's up?
It's actually different when you plunder a pirate as opposed to plundering naval ships. When you plunder a pirate, you don't get the random value. Instead, you get a flat number. Since you defeated a frigate, you get 15 gold for defeating him. Just straight up. And there's no cargo to be gained from him.
Okay.
Okay, so... There's not really a section for winning. So the only thing I can figure out is...
Because it makes the difference of whether my leadership is 3 or 2. And the loyalty goes up when I get the glory point. So I have to know whether the glory point goes off first or the after winning crew combat goes off first. Obviously, I don't have an opinion because I'm biased.
Mm. So I think it's the card happens first because there's a section for glory cards during combat, and I think that you move on to the next step afterwards, which is the plunder step.
Right, but it's when I get the glory point that my crew loyalty goes up.
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. I'll roll 2.
And then the specific order of that is you get the glory point, then your piece moves on board.
None of it matters. Even if it is 2 or 3, I get a skull.
Okay.
What is that, a glory card? So I get to draw a if I want.
Yep. So you can see what the new rumor is and replace it. So you interrogate someone on Benjamin Hornigold's crew to tell you some shit that may or may not be true.
Yeah, I'll be discarding my old one.
Okay. Alright. That was you?
Yep.
Alright. Me. What was I doing? Where am I?
Right. Who am I?
Alright. Yep. Shipyard. Ship mod at random. Is a crow's nest. Swivel guns. I begrudgingly buy it.
We took 4 damage to cargo. We took 3 damage to mast, and 2 damage to crew, 1 damage to cannons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is 20 gold to pay and repair. Damn, I lost gold on that. I only got 15. It's gonna cost me 20 to repair it in a normal port.
I'll pay the crew. It's part of that action.
Allow cheap repairs.
Alright. Actually, no, I don't want to pay the fucking crew.
Yep. I know where I have to go.
I hate them. Alright. That's it. Next step. Navarre.
Okay. We will be... What's the wind? Okay. We will be going to Saint Martin.
Tim.
I'll be porting here, going into dock.
Alright. My last one. Visit the shipyard. And flip it. Sails and rigging. Damn it.
Alright. Before we go any further, how much longer you guys plan on playing this?
Whenever.
Because I'm already
figured...
starting to get tired and whatnot.
Yeah, we figured, because we thought that it might go on for a long time like this, we could just save up here, and then when the 3 of us are available again, we could continue, or we could just call it with whoever has most points, or whatever.
Alright. I'm willing to pick this up again, but it's already midnight my time.
Mm-hmm.
I've been at this for 4 hours already. We started right around 8.
Yeah, in general, on average, for this game, so I think on average, it takes about 2 hours per player that you have added. However, that is assuming that there's no time spent like teaching the game to a person, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory, another 2 hours we'd be closer to something that looks like an ending. And we would have been another hour past that had we not like been doing all the intro stuff and like explaining the game. I think in the future, as long as everyone knows how to play, it's like roughly 2 hours per person.
Gotcha.
That being said, the whole like community on like the Board Game Geek forums revolving around this game, they've always assumed that 5 glory should be the target goal and not 10, because it takes forever to get to 10. So
I felt like that. I'm like, God damn, Navarre's at 3 now, but we've been at 1, and we've been playing the actual game for 3 hours.
yeah, and it's
God,
hard. It's hard to tell like what the good and bad decision is a little bit, because if you really want to push for getting glory points fast,
Which
seems
should
like,
be the point, because that's the win condition.
right. It seems like the easiest, fastest way is to do the piracy stuff real quick. Because, for example, we never did a merchant raid during part of this for you to see. But if you decide to make a scouting check and find a merchant token, and you flip it over, you flip over 3 cargo cards, and that creates a random amount of gold that you get from that merchant ship, assuming that they don't escape, which is those cards having escape symbols at the bottom, totaling your maneuverability or higher. If you flip over those 3 cards and you get a total of 12 gold or more, you get a glory point for doing it.
Gotcha.
So theoretically, assuming that you, on turn 1, for your first action, you can scout for a ship, flip it over, and assuming that you have a high maneuverability ship, like let's just say a sloop, there's no chance of it getting away, you could get 12 gold on the first turn with 1 action and get a glory point. And we would have been just as far along the progress track as me and you are now, 4 hours in.
Mm-hmm.
The downside is, as you keep throwing yourself into that situation, all those merchant vessels keep peppering your ship with damage. You have the gold that you're getting from them to repair yourself back up, but it's pretty random.
You're getting bounties at the same time against everybody.
Yeah, once you start doing that, though, all of these naval NPCs that are out on the map are suddenly trying to screw you over, and you don't want to be adjacent to any of them. And when there's 4 of them out that you don't want to be adjacent to, your options get really limited, and you have to start running from fights all the time. And like piracy early on in the game, like it's weird. Early on, you can do the piracy before all of the naval vessels pop up, and you have a bit more free reign to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can rack up some glory points quick and dirty that way. But then you're going to struggle the rest of the game. And with the merchanting, you don't have anything to worry about for most of the game. But also it's difficult to actually sell 3 of one thing at any given port. You could do the smuggling, but again, the more naval vessels that pop up, the harder that becomes. So the game starts off kind of easy for pirates, and then it kind of gets hard for everyone.
Versus like the route I took, where I did a bit of merchanting early, and I focused on that mission to give me a good big gold boost. Then I went and got a big ship. Now I plan on transitioning more into like combat and stuff, and then repairing between and restocking and upgrading between.
Yeah.
And that was the plan that I was headed for as well, because I've been wanting to transition over to doing piracy stuff, but I wanted to get a better ship first. And I ended up, like, I have a specialist now that lets me reroll my seamanship checks. I have my ship where I have extra cannon, extra maneuverability, extra crew, swivel guns, things that let me reroll seamanship checks. The only thing is my captain sucks at scouting.
And so does your
ship. He has
ship,
a 1.
Sort of.
What do you mean?
And you don't have a higher tier ship, so like you could be also
I don't have a higher. I don't have a higher tier ship, but I'm not trying to attack the naval vessels. Is the plan? I'm trying to take a flute and turn it into something that I can throw at merchant vessel NPCs. That's the goal
Reliably.
here. Right. Which the number one thing is the maneuverability has to go up some. And extra cargo space would be good, but I already start with a cargo of 4 instead of like a cargo of 2 like the sloop has. So that's fine. But basically, I've been building myself up to this point, and the idea is now at this point, I can go out and start trying to get some glory points after all this build up.
And Tim's just being a contraband lord.
Right. And then you spent a lot of time doing build up as well, Navarre, but
And
you
the
got
mission.
a couple of... Yeah, you did. You got to where you are because of the mission. My whole entire plan
That
this
20
time
gold
around
boost was huge.
Yeah. My whole entire plan initially going into this was like, I just want to focus on rumors and missions. But the missions never ended up being where they needed to be at the right time for me. And all the rumors I'm getting, rumors involve on scouting a lot, which is my stat with the 1. So I'm having to spend a lot of actions to go to a location for a 50-50 chance. Well, not even that. It's a 33% chance on the die that it was worth my time. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to be able to do rumors and missions reliably with this character. So I guess I'm just going to go to a whole bunch of ports, deliver some wood, and just try to build myself up and then turn to pirating because the initial plan wasn't working out for me.
And this is a good time to call it for the night as well, because we just hit that end of the round order and all the marbles just reset. So coming back in, all we'll have to remember is what we're doing and pick up.
One thing was going to try to do this mission, Precious Cargo, but this fucking Man of War fucking pirates are kind of ruining that whole plan. I'm actually...
Oh yeah, they'll pop in soon.
I'm actually in real trouble.
I was trying to upgrade my ship and hoping I could hit that pirate sloop before it became a frigate, but... and then I chanced it and hit the frigate, and it was looking rough there for a minute.
Yeah, it was.
Especially since my crew loyalty was so low that I was angry. So my crew combat and leadership was low.
And that's another thing is early on in the game, your crew loyalty gets like hit fast and hard because we keep flipping over NPCs to put out onto the board. So the crew loyalty really hurts early game. But once all those slots get filled up of NPCs, in the future when those NPC cards get flipped over, they just don't come out because there's already someone out there, and then the crew loyalty doesn't go down. So once the map is populated, the crew loyalty isn't such like a financial drain, but early game it is, which is weird. There's a couple of things that like a little odd.
I think it makes sense because like you're a new ship, you know, you've got a crew that isn't necessarily loyal to you. They're just going out onto sea. The more they start seeing all of these other naval ships and pirates all around, it shakes their loyalty. So, you know, you have to make ends meet and try and give them enough gold to keep them getting, and then eventually they get used to the idea that there's, like, pirate ships and naval crew on the sea, and so when those cards don't pop up as much, that feels like a reflection, like, your crew becomes a bit more hardened and battle-ready. They've been through a few combats, maybe. They've been able to avoid it, and so it settles out, and then you can start getting that positive loyalty, or get the plank early and, like, cycle that and use that often.
Yeah, it does seem like this is one of those games where like it's like a weird downward slope. Like the game is really hard in the beginning, and then it gets easier as it goes on, but harder if you started off trying to take the easy route. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around like what.
I think it's a very cool balance, honestly. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
Same. But I guess it's up to me to save it since I'm the person hosting it.
Yep, and
Yeah.
I would recommend in its save name file, like making sure you type in,
Yeah.
Tim Navarre and Adam.
What
That
I
way
do
you
is
know.
menu configuration. No.
Maybe. I don't know how you save it, to be honest.
Resume game configuration server browser. Options server. Change the name of it.
Do you know how to
Should
save
be
games,
a.
Tim?
I'm already out, so I've
Wait,
already
no, that's I didn't know.
exited out. There should be a. Hit exit. Hit escape. And is there an option to save it if you hit escape?
Let's see here. No, it brings up the same resume game configuration server browser.
I'll Google it.
There should be an easy way to do it.
Yeah, I would think so.
We have like 20 fucking save games of Twilight Imperium.
I believe it.
How do I save a game? Blah blah blah. Dice icon top left. Click on save and load. Top right to create save. Oh, I see. So the top center bar where it says games, like next to music, objects, notebook.
And save and load.
And then top game. Right, it should say create save.
I'll name it. Tim Navarre.
I've never started a game or had to save it.
Mm-hmm.
The only games I've ever I've started board games before, but they were always like easier, quicker ones.
Right.
Also, after you save it, stay on the game for a sec, Adam, and I'll show you something.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna pop off. You guys have fun.
Yeah, have a good night, Tim.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Alright, you have it all saved up?
Yeah.
Okay. See at the top where it says flip? Click it.
Up at the top? Oh, yeah.
Yep, top middle.
Oh, is it table flip? Fun. Love it.
There's so many pieces raining down constantly.
That was a lot of pieces. Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah. Did Tim hate it?
I don't think so.
Okay, I
wasn't It just sounded like he was tired.
Okay. There we go.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight with me. I hope you guys had a good time and possibly got to see a little bit of a game that you might be interested in playing. Not sure when we'll pick this game up again, but just stay posted on my Discord. You can find a link down below. I will also be uploading this game to my YouTube channel. You can also find that link down below. And along with many other board games that we play that I'm going to be starting uploading as we play them, and some Dungeons & Dragons games that I play as well. Lots of content to watch, so if you liked this, you might like some of the other stuff. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic evening, and that you have safe travels and happy adventures. Goodbye.